Hello, everyone. I'm Cody Stone with Random Encounter Productions. Your show is going to start in just a few minutes, but while I've got you alone, let me talk to you about how you can help us keep the dice rolling. You can join us over at patreon.com/Random Encounter Productions. We have Patreon levels from the $1 to the $20 level. You get access to a lot of really cool things, Heroes of the Multiverse with digital artwork. We're going to be doing overland maps and dungeon maps throughout all of 2019. You also get early access to some of our GM tip videos and raw file footages. You can, at the $10 level, get a Twitch subscription. At the $5 level, you get access to our Discord where we all hang out. The characters write stories. All the wonderful players are great writers and artists, and it's just a wonderful community. We want you to be a part of that. So if you can help support us over there, it would mean the world to us. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription. It's really awesome. You just have to renew it every month. So if you choose to do that with us, that would be amazing. So thank you very much for that. Just remember to renew it every month. If you don't have Amazon Prime, if you can't patronize right now, there's a few ways you can still help the channel. That would mean the world to us. First of all, we're getting our YouTube channel up and running, youtube.com/Random Encounter Productions. We're going to be doing exclusive shows over there, as well as our GM tips, really pushing to put out content on a daily basis. So please subscribe over there, hit the bell, hit the notification thing, share those videos, help us get the word out as much as possible, because we love doing these shows for you guys. We want to do them for everybody. So that would be wonderful. If you want to help us out in other free ways, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, and we're on Facebook. All the links to those things are down below. So join us over there, subscribe, share, follow, all of that classic stuff. And we really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We love doing this, and we love doing it for you, with you, and all of those things. So we will see you soon. Hey guys, let's talk about Skull Splitter. That's right, one of our wonderful sponsors, and my favorite name to say. You can find the link down below. Just look for that helmet and the awesome double axe feature. They are a fantastic dice company. They do exclusives of their own design for dice palettes. We gave away some of their Huntress sets. We're going to be getting more giveaways from them in the future. Also, they do these really awesome dice tins that are class exclusive for the Rogue, the Warlock, the Wizard, and I believe the Gunslinger as well. They do pounds of dice. They do grab bags of dice. Their stuff is absolutely awesome. They do plastic. They do stone. They do metal. They do it all. So click on the link down below. Head on over there. Check them out. Anything you order there through our link helps out the channel. And otherwise, just tell them we sent you. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Cassandra playing Miku/Tempest, the Arctic Druid Air Genasi.
Megan, I'm playing Captain Madeline Lohin, the human swashbuckler.
And Eric playing Hrothgar, the dragonborn barbarian.
And Erica playing Neon, the Tenenbree paladin.
Justin playing Guthrie Woodeye, the half-elf bard/gunslinger.
Casey playing the Tiefling Rogue.
Name
is
Katarina.
Eric.
I knew it's been over.
That's okay, I had my mouth full of food when we started calling names, so I was like...
Usually it's, yeah.
There it is.
That's the table picture.
Nice.
It happens. One day we'll get through the whole table without any of us eating or flubbing.
Lies.
I know, it is lies.
Which
the
is
thing
not
is,
this day.
not this
today.
day.
Thank you.
What do we say to the god of perfection?
Not
today.
today.
All right, guys. Sorry for the late start. We do have some fun things. If you joined us on our 12-hour stream, thank you very much. Those giveaways will be going out hopefully by the end of the week. We've gotten a little behind on some shipping stuff, but that's going to happen this week. So that's all good. We also want to say
Threadless store. We have some things that have been printed on things. Look at that right there.
Look at that
Things
thing.
on
Just
things.
rolled out of
Ooh.
bed like this. That's one of our designs. And also, I think we have.
Oh, it's the same one.
It's the
just
same
on-
one, but it's also on a
I want to
notebook.
show it on the
Notebook.
notebook.
Ooh.
And again, I can't stress this enough. The notebook comes with pockets.
Pockets.
So, the phenomenal opportunity for pockets.
Yes.
Important
Yes.
to everyone, but especially women.
In
Yeah,
Genesis.
Communists.
Exactly. Yeah.
Communist? Yeah.
No.
It's good thing I'm not a communist.
Yeah. There you go.
Or am
Oh.
I?
Check your hands. Do they have pockets?
No, she's a girl. Of course they don't.
I'm not even wearing pants.
Yes.
They're leggings.
Nope.
That came out weird. I'm wearing leggings.
I'm not wearing
It's my
pants.
birthday.
We're not on Camster yet. guys. Every week you inch us closer, but we're not there yet. All right.
Where are we going?
To the campster.
just a steady conga line to Camster.
Conga line to Camster. That could be our what, like our
There's-
Patreon call.
That's
That's
our-
our-
Conga line to
That's the documentary.
Yeah, there it is.
I was gonna say when we give up and we're like, guys, guess where we're going? Then it's the conga line.
Then the
Camster,
Sounds like a campaign title.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, good.
Mini game.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, guys, that's what we got. I'm not going to waste too much time with announcements today. We like our friends over at Haunted Mountain. We like our friends at Cast Bollocks and all the other awesome places. Power Team Trivia has a game tomorrow, or is it next week?
I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's
They
next
have a game
week.
sometime. Look them up on Facebook.
But what
Yeah.
do we have tomorrow, Cody?
Tomorrow night we have Halls of the Toymaker, which Caitlin Bellamy is going to be running. So some of us will be playing in it. It is a first module campaign put out by Haunted Mountain. So we're gonna.
It's not their first.
It's not their first.
No.
I apologize. I
No, it's
thought
not
it
their
was.
first, but it is selling remarkably well. It's almost bronze on the DM Guild.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah,
That's
we are
Nicely
There you
done.
go.
so excited.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's going to be a good time. Please check it out. All right, guys, let's dig into it, shall we?
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Our adventure takes place on the continent of Rodom. It is a continent dominated by the Albrechtian Empire, formerly the Republic of Albrecht. It is a land that was built on the crusades of one man, whose goal was to unify the deities of all the different races and bring a halt to the ceaseless violence between elves, dwarves, humans, gnomes, halflings, dragonborns, orcs, and men. And it has been successful. About 300 years ago, there was a great upheaval in heaven and on the earth, and so the Republic became an empire that has recently begun to re-expand. Our heroes are members of a revolutionary group who have discovered a dark secret that Don Dorian of the Black Gem, leader of the Rockhawk Legion, bringer of law, queller of chaos, has been replaced with a doppelganger. A cabal of doppelgangers have infiltrated the government at its highest levels, and they work through the coordination of a divine body, a body dedicated to unbalancing the system, to wreaking havoc through extremes. They are known as the Lunacy. And while our heroes have had a direct bit of interaction with them, they remain an elusive target. In the city of Dafford, we have recently recovered one of Hal's victors, the tiefling mage wizard known as Portia. And for once, everybody lived. Both her brother, and all of the revolutionaries made it through that adventure, through that song of the Flamecaller, safe. And so now they turn their attention to news being brought by the orcish priest known as Kellig, whom they had just ventured out into the forest outside of Redemption Shares in order to save him from a green dragon known as Acid Scales. Or Acid Scale, I suppose. Nah, it's more than one scale. It's acid. So many acids.
That's a
He
lot
only
of
has
acids,
one
yes.
scale.
It's just the one.
Yeah.
It's all one big scale.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Oh no. Oh, that did something to me. I don't like it.
Like a giant fingernail.
Okay, good night. I'm out.
A giant acidic fingernail.
So, our heroes are in the town of Dafford. You guys have a room location in the Imperial, which is a front for the Sathrian Brotherhood of Assassins, a religious order of assassins that worship the god of passage between life and death. A couple of you have some downtime. When was your last adventures, my friends? The ending date for those?
I think so. Let me check.
You double check. I don't think time-wise we have gone terribly fast or terribly far.
We left
I
off
think
with
it's-
16 Savages.
Yeah, I think it's been about a week.
About a week.
Yeah, because I think it
We
was
started
the
with
9th. I think our last adventure was either the 9th or the 10th of Savages.
Okay.
Savages?
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Ours,
Ours,
think
our,
that-
we were,
was
we
the
were, yeah,
6th of Savage.
yeah.
That's
The
what
last time we were around was
So what day is it
right
now?
after Portia got sent to the Nine Hells.
21st.
Okay.
for
21st of
Savages.
Savages.
Yeah, our
Thank you.
last date was the 6th of Savages.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys actually have 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks in Dafford. Downtime activities. What would you like?
Do you know?
You can train languages, tool proficiencies. You can do work or attempt to make some money through gambling or through some other
And
things.
I've probably just been gigging around.
Okay.
Just may as well as just sit out the whole going to hell trip. So I decided I may as well pass the time by, tumbling, trying to
Sure.
make some coin, entertain the
Make me,
children.
if it's for both weeks, make me 2 performance checks.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody's got a line.
Yeah.
Sometimes going to hell is the line. You gotta
16 on the first one.
Okay.
And 22 on the second one.
go. Okay. Let's call it for the total of the 2 weeks, 70 gold pieces.
Cool. And
Okay. Katerina.
I think she may have gambled a little bit.
Okay, we can do
You
some
know.
gambling checks. Absolutely. How much are you wanting to bet? Are you doing this for both weeks?
Yes.
Both weeks. So the most
She's
you
living
can
on the edge. She didn't go to hell, but still the edge.
Yeah.
So the most you can bet in a week, I think, is 150, 200, something like that.
Challenge
let's
accepted.
see.
Oh, can I?
Reminds me, I have
what do you want to
money.
bet?
Yeah, how much money are you
Uh,
interested in putting up?
We'll do like 100 gold.
Yeah.
Go.
Damn,
High roller.
I'm always like 5.
Maybe.
Even
when-
I was
even
so
when it's the
totally
group, I'm like,
Listen,
Five?
tonight the
Five,
longest running
10.
champion of Jeopardy was beat out in
So-
Final Jeopardy,
Well,
so I'm
there you go.
inspired.
Yeah.
So the max you can actually bet is 1,000.
Oh,
Wow.
is that
I'm
all?
fine.
I'll take
I
3.
thought you were a high roller.
Not that high.
So it is
She's
going
like, I have
to
a
be
shiny
3
thing.
checks.
Okay.
We'll do so. It's 100 total or 200.
100 total.
100 total.
50 each
Okay.
week.
50 each week. You got it. So we'll do these just together. If you roll me a wisdom insight check first.
Yeah, that's a 3.
That one fails.
Yeah.
Charisma deception. Hold on. Are you proficient in any gaming sets? Are you proficient in cards or dice or anything like that? As a rogue, I think you get.
Well, it says one gaming set, so,
So yeah, pick one.
Yeah. Cards.
What is your worst skill of these 3? Wisdom, insight, charisma, deception, or charisma, intimidation?
Insight.
So
For
you can. What was your roll for insight?
A 3.
You rolled a 3. So
3.
you can add your proficiency bonus plus dexterity for that check.
That's plus 4.
Help me read faster.
Sorry, plus 4.
So 7.
Yes.
Well, 7 should be the proficiency.
No. 7 is total.
Total.
Her proficiency bonus is 0, on
Yeah.
insight. She has a +0 to
No, no,
wisdom.
no.
But she's
Nope.
proficient in card.
In
Oh, that's
cards,
right, that's right.
she's
So,
Yeah.
gonna
it's
get
a
the
so it's a
four.
tool
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
So 4 + 4, 8.
So 8. So
Eight.
it's
11.
11.
Yeah.
11.
Everyone
Much
else
better.
does math.
there we
Thanks.
go.
You're good.
We do it.
Math
We
is
got
a
this.
group
It
skill.
builds up.
Yeah, it's a
You
team
build up to
sport.
Yeah.
Much better. Actually, that succeeds.
All right.
I rolled 6 + 5. That's 11. So
Means
11 and 11 succeeds. All right. So then we move on to charisma deception. And roll that check for me.
Oh my God, why?
So that's +9.
So 11 again.
That one fails.
Okay, cool.
That was a 24. And yeah, I rolled high on that one. And the last one is charisma intimidation.
From the hells. I believe in you.
So that'd be 8 + 18.
Do the math. Don't
Sorry,
tell me what it's plus. Help me with the math.
25 succeeds.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Don't
So,
help me do it.
so you bet 100 on the week. You get you get 150.
Hell
So yeah,
Sweet.
you
Great.
gain the amount you bet plus half again. More. So 150. So there you go. That takes us through downtime, I believe. Correct?
Because we all went to hell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then we fought
And then we fought
You
a
guys
dragon.
fought a dragon.
the giant finger.
Yeah.
The giant.
It has more than one scale. Okay. So you guys are in the Imperial. We have not met our new friend quite yet. We'll get to that in a moment. You guys are there with Killick. How would you guys like to go about this? Are you looking for, do you want to get Kellick's information? Do you want to wait a day? You want to talk to him? What would you? how
Well,
do you
he
want-
did tell us that they were not torturing him, but they were doing stuff to him and then acid curing it,
Yes.
and that they were trying to bring back the
They
old
were-
orc god.
They were trying to infect him and then use him to spread disease because
Right.
he was a
Because he's a-
messenger.
You're right. He was viral walking bomb,
Yes.
and then, but that they were trying to get the old orc god back,
Yes.
and the dragon said they could. He would help.
That was
I believe they
acid scales.
were using dragon.
Acid Scale wants the orc god back.
Right.
That makes no sense to me. Why would a dragon want an orc god?
If
It
perhaps if he thought he could gain favor with it.
Dragons don't give a fuck about anything besides dragons.
it seems that in the days of old, this particular dragon had been blessed by Ystrom.
Yister?
Ystrom.
Can
Such as to why its scales spread poison.
That makes sense. Well, it's understandable even.
wait, so the Yistrum gave it the poison?
It, yes, was blessed by it in some way.
That's
That is interesting.
Many deities have made alliances with ancient creatures of power. It seems this dragon's bond is an old one.
well, we know that it can change shape because it turned into an orc, but there are also smaller feet in front of its lair, like an elf or a human, something that definitely wasn't orky.
It could be anything,
Exactly.
potentially.
Good, because we need more of that roaming around. If that thing's a doppelganger as well, I'm just ending it all.
Does this have anything to do with the wheel?
That was not the message I had brought. Not the message I had promised to deliver for Averin. But it is its own issue in and of itself.
So, what message do you have?
Sorry.
I have come bearing news from Lundis de Montenegro. He has finally sent word. It seems that when captured from Arad Co, was in fact not captured or prosecuted as a traitor. Being dead seems to have taken him off of the Imperial's radar. He reaches through his stuff and he pulls out this thick parchment of scroll that looks like it's kind of been acid burned, just sort of in parts of his torture and things like that. And he's done his best to kind of mend it back together and keep as much of the writing on it as he could. The seal is sort of no longer a seal. It's been liquefied and kind of spread out, and it's much more like just wax like coated on the back and kind of crackly and drippy. But it is kind of sealed.
Could I cast mending on it?
He's done as much mending as he can.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll put it on the table for any of you to pick up.
And
You-
then I die.
You open it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire.
She's had a good run.
Okay. There is there's a brief flash that sort of, it's small, it's not blinding, but it's just like a wave of kind of energy that peels off of it. Who are you opening this in front of? Do you have Animus present, Portia present, Tybalt present?
Is she here?
She's here.
And Tybalt's here.
Okay. And if she and Tybalt are here,
Then Portia's here.
Yes.
Gangs all accounted for. Portia, if it would make you feel any more comfortable, I'd happily chaperone any outings that they had.
I appreciate it, Madeline. That is very kind of you.
Yeah. I usually don't let people get tattoos until at least the third date.
Good. Something more permanent than his usual.
His usual? What's his usual? What's your usual, Tybalt?
You date a maddening demi-deity once, and no one ever lets you forget it, so.
Fucking same, dude.
Been there, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, I
same.
get you.
So does this mean we're going to have more friends on our outings?
Yeah. I don't know.
Up to them, I think.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
It's about this point that,
Something tattooed.
yeah. So it's a little bit.
She has no idea what's going on.
Yeah. It's a mix of spells of like programmed illusion and magic mouth. That
Is it R2?
no, yeah, it does the R2 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is
we
it
his
is
only hope?
it is about a bust size of Lundis.
Good looking man.
Yeah, for those of you that do not know, Lundis is sort of a Spaniard in description, very short hair, goatee. He is you can tell he's very well dressed. He has a very sort of dashing, debonair kind of air to him. And with Portia and Animus both present, it's sort of like iRobot, where the guy has the I want to call him Cochrane because I know he was
Right.
Cochrane in another movie.
Yeah.
That's Star Trek. Same
Yeah.
actor. Yeah, but it pops up and like he has certain things that he's programmed to say based on who is
Talking to
around.
him.
Oh, this
You
is
have to ask the
this
right
is
question.
clever.
Yeah, and that's also just sort of a magic that it's he did to make sure that the information got to the right.
He
People.
can do this?
If he can't, he has friends that can.
I thought all the friends that could were at this table right now, making sure his brother doesn't make another mistake.
Well, Lundis makes friends wherever he goes.
Yes, he does. Lundis is what's up.
I like this loomis.
Everybody likes this. one.
Sorry,
Oh!
sorry, Sybil. Don't take that personally. That's
Oh
No,
no.
you're fine. So Loon just pops up.
Let's do it.
That is good. That is very good. Yes. So, my friends, Portia, it is so nice to see you. Animus, I am alive again. You are most welcome. I know you have missed me so very much. So, my friends, if you have received this message, then we have reached the place that we have been traveling to. It is far to the south, past Jalen or Sai. We should take the, the Longhorn roundabout on the boats. But the Empire, when they have made the capturings of both myself and of Caliber and of Rendon, they identify her as being a potential use. There was many things said about her not being possible to be, doppelganged. There is no ganging of her doppelganger because she is of the Warforged variety, you see, and very specific Warforged. But this is the problem. This is the problem that Lundis brings to you now, because Imperial forces say they cannot have Caliber in the Empire anymore, so they have sent her far to the south. Down where this wheel of mechanisms, it is what they hope to use as a weapon against both the demon and devil. And so they have entered into this sort of haphazard bargain with, you would say, the monks of the Kog. Yes, the Kogi monks. They are a interesting brand, but they have most advanced eldritch machines. They do very strange things. I, having formerly been dead, but now I'm not so, unless this message has reached you far too late, in which case I may very well be dead again. I hope not. It is not pleasant. Actually, it is not bad. I did good in life. But I prefer to be here with you someday. We hope to see you soon. You forgive me. I am rambling. There is so much to say in so little time. But this wheel of mechanisms, it is a potential good thing, but it seems to require so very much from our dear friend Caliber, whose origins, we fear, might have been a bit more foreign than were originally thought to be for us. I hope that you and whatever friends you have made, as I know you, Animus, good-looking man that you are, you make the friends everywhere you go. Yes, if not, don't worry. This is here to help you. I hope that you will bring help, because I have ingratiated myself with the higher-ups of this particular expedition. I have sold them on myself being an expertise of both magic and travel, as well as just very fun to be around. However, I think they begin to suspect that I am not all that I seem, and so I require help. I have sent word to the channels of the Satharian Brotherhood. They should know my location, and if you get the opportunity to stop by and find them, they can perhaps lead you to me. This is very strange things. We see many extraplanar peoples, demons, devils, gods. So many things have come to our, well, it's not so tiny, but to our little part of the multiverse. And I must be truthful to you, my friends, having been to the other side and now come back. I know true fear of what we face. This is dangerous days. I wish you all the best. Now, if more than one of you is here, I will most likely begin to say all of this again. So, I see you soon. Animus, Portia.
Okay, I think you can roll. You can roll the scroll. You can roll the scroll. There you go. Yeah, roll. There we go. Okay.
So there's a bit. You good looking.
It's the remix.
I don't know who this man is,
We have to save him.
but he is
Yes, we
damn
need.
good looking
we
for a
need-
human.
I'm going to say this right now. I've met a lot of you nice con folks, and some of your friends are interesting or otherworldly. I will lay down my life to save this man, simply just because I would very much like to actually meet him. So, yeah, let's.
Guthrie,
ask-
I could not agree more.
I want to meet him too.
Yeah, let's ask around some of the nice folks who own this establishment and see if we can't get a lockdown on his where he is.
Because they know where he is.
The Satrian Brotherhood.
The Satrian
Sorry.
Brotherhood.
From what it sounded like, the Sathrian Brotherhood might have location on him. But if we're traveling to the south, he did mention stopping into Aragaco.
Yeah.
And then
it may be
going the
best,
long way.
and then traveling the long way around the Horn
Mhm.
of the southern continent.
Oh, that's what that meant. I thought he was just saying the long way weird.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well,
Good
Yes.
metaphors.
Yeah.
Just
So
being
the continent. Think like if we're in Europe, the continent like Africa has like a
Keep good hope.
Okay, yeah.
horn. Kind of, yeah, I guess. So he's saying go.
no, yeah, that makes sense.
It may be best if we stop by in Arar and speak directly with Avram.
Yeah,
Um,
we can buy them out of health potions.
Hey. There it is.
so, I know that there are bits of unfinished business here. Rumor of a dragon, as well as the
Rumor is one thing. There is a fact of a dragon.
Oh yes, we fought the dragon.
Yeah.
fact of a dragon,
Okay.
Yes,
thank you.
very, very much,
He ran
very
away.
much, yeah.
as well as the magical experimentations that Magnus seems to be performing.
But we're just going to maybe not talk about that one.
Right.
Dragons, we fought dragons. She looks nervously over at Portia and Tibble. It's like,
Well, like Portia and Tibble, like Portia knows.
yes,
She
I know,
was-
but I don't want them to get excited. Like, go over there and want to do something with them.
They
No.
right,
You're going to go with us when we leave, yes?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
The entire point is for us to reunite and to collect town. So we do understand the priorities here. There are many things that need to be changed, but I believe the goal is to start from the top with the true emperor and someone who, once we have saved once again, will hopefully need our advice.
I mean, that's the goal. And I think, especially if we, this London's guy back, I think advice will be given tenfold in a very persuasive manner. So, yeah, I think we have our goal.
Get to
And-
Aurora.
Yeah, and we can hope that the dragon doesn't gain too much ground in the meanwhile.
There are
Would it be? I was going to say, would it maybe even just to set our minds at ease as we travel? Is there anyone we might be able to tell, even the Sathri Brotherhood, to try to get message to people to let them know?
We have done.
Yeah,
And we've
okay, so
definitely
it's-
warned.
You've warned the Arcanum as well as the soldier infrastructure that is here in Dafford
And everyone in
and the Brotherhood.
the town that's made up of
Redemption
orcs.
shares.
Yes.
Yeah, we told them because it seemed like that's where they were pulling recruits from.
Yeah.
Oh look, this giant orky town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have mentioned two redemption
Just
shares.
right.
Mhm.
There are many things wrong in this world that you guys can spend as much or as little time attempting to fix as you would like. But your main goal lies elsewhere.
Yeah.
So that is up to you. They are there for you to explore if you so choose.
Well, I think we should go.
Shiloh
rescue
votes
the-
dragons, so obviously not dragons.
Yeah.
We should go rescue the charismatic man.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think helping out his mechanical friend and him would probably be better because again, the only I certainly feel safer knowing that we're making stops to get these pardon, no flattery intended, but very powerful people on our side to help. Personally, I know if we got a fighting robot on our side, I would feel better about going up against a dragon than without one. If we have the choice, just saying.
It's also good that they can't be doubled.
That too.
Yes.
That's kind of refreshing.
But there's some curiousness about her origins, apparently. It might be a bit nefarious.
Caliber?
Or just
When we
exotic.
Have you ever met her? No.
No, I can't say I have.
She's quite beautiful.
What would they have meant, Portia or enemies, whoever knows? What would they have meant different, I guess?
when we met Portia, she was. I apologize. When we met Caliber, I'm speaking as Portia.
When did Portia meet Portia?
When Portia met
Portia.
Portia,
My first memory
When did
is
she get
3
her
years
groove
old.
back?
it was a cool spring morning. I was a girl. Yet soon I would be a woman.
Sorry, Brittany. Come on.
Yeah.
When we met Caliber, she was she was a refugee. She had just escaped, from what we understood, from her maker, a warforged of impeccable creation. Something whose very life in and of itself would have been illegal at the time. For those of you that don't know, but you can all make history checks, please.
That's
Nine.
a spicy 7.
9. That's
24.
21.
Hold on. Wait,
Even though I don't know the
wait.
numbers.
What? Seriously? That's it? My figure. 19.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
So the basics of which everybody would know. At one point in kind of, I won't say ancient history, but in Republic history, during, I believe, what was known as the Rebellion Wars, there were eldritch machines not made of any of the main races that were discovered, called creation forges. They were
Crackety.
Hey, Crackety, good to see you, buddy. They were able to make Warforge. And they were used to fight in these wars by both sides. For a generation or two after that, they were continued to be produced as just labor. It was discovered that they were true souled beings. And so they were given independence and freedom. However, the creation of new Warforged was outlawed because anyone that can create a population that is immediately loyal to it, it was either you have to ban their creation or not give them rights as citizens, because during the age of the Republic, to vote, I mean, you literally can just make an army of voters loyal to you that are like, we want this. And it's like, that's not good for anybody else. That's terrible.
Don't do that.
For those of you with the higher history checks, so like the basic one of like, there used to be Warforged, you can't make new ones. That's pretty well known.
Sounds about right for me. Cool.
But yeah.
Just the basics.
Many Warforged since then have gone through what they call reconstruction. Is when Warforged, when they hit a certain age, after about 150 years, they start to either go through like a severe portion of wanderlust or like a deep depression. And so what they do is they begin building a new Warforged body. And then they transfer that soul, that life essence, basically gets reincarnated into the new Warforged. And it is a different person. It is a different mind. It is a different
consciousness.
Different consciousness. So Warforged have sort of a lineage.
Interesting.
And some of them have taken to doing what they call the meat reproduction.
Don't like that.
The humanoid reproduction, where two of them will build two bodies together and put part of themselves in each of them So it's like having kids.
Oh,
Huh.
that's kind of sweet.
Okay, but yeah, that's really cute.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of adorable.
It's-
Yeah, when you said like meat, River
Yeah,
is like,
but-
no, not on board. Not on board.
Yeah, no, I mean, they don't have to do that, but it is a way that they
Aw,
build, they mimic like a family structure
that's
by doing that. And so there are new generations of Warforged, but most of them can trace their lineage back very precisely to that original
Republic
thing.
era.
Mhm.
Right. Portia,
1.0.
Caliber.
thank you.
You are Portia.
I am Portia. Thank you for reminding me.
Welcome.
I've been
You
going
never
through
forget
You've
it.
been through some
You
shit,
just
Joe.
got back from hell. I think
You've
you
been
need to
through
get
some
it.
shit.
the hell, so many things, and it all just sort of.
Take your time.
Thank you. Caliber was, as best we could tell, newly made, which in and of itself would have made her an illegality. She was a fugitive from the time that we knew her. And she was, as far as we could tell, brand new. After knowing her for some years, and when she had been on a number of adventures with us, we feared that she would begin to break down. She was suffering from an erosion of self. And we hunted down her maker and disposed of the vile man. And in such earned her a bit of her own personality, her own independence. And she had never wanted or worried more about it. But if there are greater origins that that man hid from her, things that we didn't know. We never knew which soul forge she came from. We never knew which eldritch machine had aided in the production of her. So these may be good questions to have answered, but they are the ones that we thought we had put to bed long ago. Unfortunately.
So we think that she's being used by the monks for something bad.
I don't know if it's bad or good. I know very little of these Mechanist monks. I've not but heard of them now.
Fair. Yeah.
I'll roll some history checks for these guys. No. It's very obscure knowledge. It is
Okay.
outside the Empire, and it's not something that they've encountered before.
Do you trust her?
Caliber? With my life.
And
With
she's
all
your
our
friend?
lives. Tremendously so.
And you
Yes,
want her back?
Of course.
Then I say we do that.
Yeah, that seems kind of
It
straightforward
seems
to
very
me.
simple to me.
Yes, we help
you-
the good-looking man.
You had suggested,
I mean, robot.
well, both. I mean, apparently they're both very attractive. That's apparently you get a certain amount of power and you just start getting real.
Well,
Charismatic.
wasn't the thing about Caliber was that she was built to be like a sex toy?
It in some ways, yeah, she
She's
was.
far more humanoid than most.
Yeah.
Warforged.
Let's go save the robots.
Portia will create like a minor image
Right.
of Caliber. What you see of Caliber, most Warforged do the 3-finger ninja turtle thing.
Mhm.
She has 5. Most Warforged, she has, instead of being made with like common irons and steels and woods, she is made with mithril and elven chain and adamantine in places, with earthwoods and heartwoods, and her face is porcelain and can like articulate in
Oh, wow.
eyebrows, and
Okay.
she like moves her mouth when she speaks, and you can tell anywhere that her face or body there are porcelain bits and marble and alabaster sort of stones that cover her to create. And she has a very human figure. She is obviously feminine. She has sort of the breastplate and like a curve to her hips and all of those things. But anywhere that it's damaged, especially like on her face, the way a Chinese or Japanese tea set might
Mhm.
have filigree gold
Mhm.
to fill that in is what she has. So anywhere that she is kind of scarred on her lips or any scratches are very artistically mended and filled in with that very fine work and precious metals and things like that. She is a tremendous work of art.
Miku
And-
is mesmerized.
Yeah, she is absolutely something that is gorgeous in its form, but surprisingly powerful in its function.
Maddie got to see her fight for a hot second in the
Briefly,
death memory
yeah, and she
Oh yeah, that's right.
because she's a paladin.
she is a sorcerer paladin.
Yeah, she don't fuck around.
All right. Oh, good to know. So yeah, so let's help the
All the pretty
charismatic
people.
friends and her and his mecha lady, and Animus used to just to stopping off to help, or at least seek the advice of someone else on the way.
Averin, right?
Averin.
Averin should know the location, and the fewer steps that we have between
Yeah.
ourselves and the information directly, the better.
Yeah.
I would suppose.
Well, let's pack it in, and I say let's head to meet Averin and get some of these details.
So it's 2 weeks back to the coast.
1 week back to the coast.
Okay.
1 week travel overland.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the coast.
Are we planning on coming back to this city in particular?
I don't see an immediate need for us to return to Dafford. No.
Shit. The Assassin's Guild, do they only do, I realize if you kill an animal, it's not assassination. Who would we set that up with?
Why?
You want to set a contract?
Well, we owed that woman for the,
Oh
OTX
yeah, for
in the sewer.
the OTX, yeah,
We can set a contract for that.
yeah.
then yes, I would like to, since we promised.
Yeah, let's.
And we
let's
got a
help her
deal,
out.
and then we
she
didn't do anything
Yeah,
about it.
that's true.
Okay.
That would be kind of a.
What?
They're monsters, and they've sort of overpopulated in the sewers.
Yeah, they eat garbage.
Okay.
They're actual bottom feeders.
Wait,
Yeah.
so isn't that beneficial to the city?
But yeah, but not
They're
so
an
many.
But there's a
invasive
lot.
species.
There's a lot of
There's
them.
Too many.
A
Invasive
few of them.
species, got
A
it.
few of them are okay, but there's way too many of them. So
Yeah.
I think a contract is a good idea. Yeah.
So
Okay.
we don't compete.
How many coins are you going to put up for the contract? That's something you guys can discuss and put on
None.
on the Discord.
I can put up some of my winnings from my gamble.
It has to be the Sathrian etched coins.
1.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
For one fucking OTUG.
Okay. Is it just one OTO that you want done with?
How many were there?
You weren't sure. I
Yeah,
think
I think
you
we were.
knew that there were like 6 or more.
Yeah.
Fine. 2 for 6.
We'll put it up.
Okay. I don't know how to make this note. -2 for OTUG.
There you go. Well, you'll-
Extermination.
Exterminate.
Yeah. It's a bit of a goofy laugh.
So most of the time when you
Yeah.
give names now, I'm not even going to bother trying to spell them. It's just Cody coughs.
OTYUGH.
Is that what you're
OTYUGH.
That is what you're
Ah,
at.
there you go.
Bam, bam.
Cody cough.
Boom, boom,
Cody
boom.
cough.
Cody cough. Yeah.
That's sad.
So,
I just want to put Y's places. That's the problem.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So, with no further information, with nothing else in Dafford being important, you guys are ready to head out?
Mm.
yeah.
Great. I know some of you guys just got here a few days ago. It's time to go.
So everyone's leaving?
Yeah.
Of the group, I would suspect so. I will give individual players the choice to stay, although I don't suspect they should. Then they won't make it to the next.
My good boys are coming.
The wolves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
And Tibble.
And
He's the best boy.
Sorry that you keep getting this little bit there, Tibble. I mean, she cares about you. She's just, these wolves are real special to her. She has a deep connection with them. They're her pack. Yeah.
It's fine.
At least I can see them. Couldn't see the last one. He's referring to his competition with Eliana.
What competition?
The invisible demigod boy.
Oh, the little golden boy.
No, not the golden boy. The one that kept helping her out.
Wasn't he gold?
Nah, he was like shadowy black.
The little blue boy.
Yeah, sure.
Little by blue, you know.
But we weren't doing anything.
Uh-huh.
It was like my friends.
You tell me where she went.
To hell.
No, I'm not sending.
She cast like Circle of Death more times than she spoke. That was her opener every fucking time. Oh, look at this orphanage. Fake Circle of Death. And she'd follow up with what, like the tentacles?
Maelstrom.
And of course, like tentacles. You tell me that woman's not in hell. Oh yeah, she was rad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's Tibble Tex.
Okay. She's gone, right? Okay.
she's out there somewhere.
You're going to share a wolf with me.
You guys start your ride back to Redemption Shares. Meon, you have been adventuring for a stretch of time. You spent some time in the military, I understand, probably in the Eastern Expedition against the Trolls and Ettins. Individuals that you may have run into through that work. Averin is one in specific. He is an older sort of world-worn soldier. He himself has a bit of class and flair to him. He would have been a mercenary if you met him during that campaign. He currently owns a bar down in the Southern Isles in Arartico, the Whirlhound and the World's Pain.
Peace.
Is it Peace?
It's peace.
I switch it every time, don't I?
Yeah, but I think it's mostly peace because we're like, wait, what the fuck?
World's Peace. That's
That's
what it should be.
That's a weird name for a bar
Yeah.
World peace.
run by assassins. Fuck world peace.
It's a misnomer.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah, well, you guys never found it. or
Because the
figured it
world's
out.
peace is death.
Oh shit! Oh, that's what's coming to the table. All right, okay.
That's deep as fuck.
That guy.
Um,
No, it's a friendly suggestion.
yeah.
What is
So,
it?
But maybe not today.
so that is Averin. He's retired now. You may have, in more recent times, met Brendan Renfield. He is very much just a shadowy rogue assassin man, who you may have met on contract, may have taken like a bodyguard job for, or something along those lines. If you want like an older contact, going back, I'm not sure of your age. If you want something that goes back maybe 10 to 15 years, Lundis Montenegro, who you've met, has a bit of political disposition. He is a kind of politicking bard, as well as a solid fighter in and of his own right. Or you could also have met and made friends with Caliber. She was a known hero of all of this group. They're known as House Victors. So they were famous heroes if about 20 years ago, for saving the Emperor. That's often what they did, and their tale was told far and wide. Or I'm trying to think of any of the more military-based individuals. Winifred? Yeah. I mean, Winifred, Bolton Smythe.
Yes. There's a lady in there somewhere.
Sure.
And a captain. But that's
Oh,
okay.
well, that's on you. Would have been a low-ranking commanding officer, probably, if you met her during service. Which of those people do you think Meon met or spent time building a friendship with? Or is there a particular type of person you think she would have befriended? I can tell you if I have an NPC that matches.
Probably not Lundis, just because I feel like she would take a contract if it was something to fight with him or protect him, but I don't know if she would enjoy his company.
Ah,
Maybe Avrin, you mentioned Flair, but I don't know what that entails.
he is not nearly as boisterous as Lundis.
Okay, she'll like him more.
Lundis is very over the top. No, yeah.
We've not got in the same room yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
man.
does he have an affinity for grease paint? Because I'm willing to give him a run for his money.
Oh, God bless.
Avrin is turning out to be quite the linchpin for you guys, and he is. How would you guys describe Avrin? You guys have met Avrin a number of times.
He was a competent bartender. He didn't overcharge. He didn't water down the wine.
He did save you guys
He-
when you got.
He
attacked
did,
by
and he
one
picked
time.
up on cues real well.
So,
He
yeah,
had no idea we were in his closet, though.
Yeah. He is a so yeah, he's a skilled mercenary. You would probably know now he has an association with the Assassin's Guild, but he is retired. And he is what's the best way to describe him? Mindful. He pays very good attention to most everything. And he is, I would say, steadfast is probably his defining quality. When the Brotherhood is going awry, he remains steadfast. When you guys get lost or need help, he is steadfast. He is there. He is very dependable. So
He sounds like the one.
wonderful.
Not the one, but the one.
Hey, who knows,
Hey,
man?
whoa. Let's
Hey,
but
that's
also
not-
maybe not.
Sure. What?
You're right.
All
You're
right.
right.
The game is young.
Miana's not currently engaged with anyone at the moment.
Mm, I don't see no ring on that finger. Neither does she.
So she's about like 70, so she's just a slight bit past maturity, but the Tenenbree can live to be
I would
several
say
hundred years.
let's bump that to be like 120.
Mhm.
Let's put that
That
in
makes more
line
sense.
with the traditional elven age range,
Mhm.
since the Tenenbree are a subset of
Right.
elf.
Mhm.
Just so that
That
because
matches.
like maturity as an elf is like 110.
Also, in terms of the Republic and the timeline of that as
Mhm.
being a product of those
It has
raids
been.
we discussed,
Say what?
or just the
Yes.
conflicts that she has been a soldier for.
So those
was
conflicts
the-
would have been
remind me of the
after she's at
timeline.
maturity.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that would have been within the last 10 years. That
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It has been an empire for the last 363 years, coming up on 64. So,
Got it.
as you guys are traveling back to Redemption Shares, I would like you all to roll me percentiles. Leon, if you would do me the same as well.
35.
Remind me how to present that.
48.
69.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That and then
Hey.
it's
Yeah.
the first.
So 27.
So 27.
Yeah.
27.
21.
42.
Fitting.
Tree fit.
Fitty tree.
Who's the highest?
50. I think.
69.
69.
The required A into dab. A dab. Wow.
Boom.
I hate that.
You're welcome. And Tesla dab.
That's right.
Oh,
Set a bunch of bones.
I would like everyone who is traveling to make me perception checks.
my best skill.
Ooh, boy.
Well, that's
Missed.
a hot
That's
now
a-
one.
Yeah, same here. So
Yeah.
7 total, but yeah, that's
That'd be a
nat
10
one.
total for me.
Yeah.
9.
19.
Mine was a nat 1, but it's actually a 20.
Because of your reliable skill.
Yep.
Well done. Yay, rogues.
It's not anything that's useful. So.
Okay. This is useful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because I can't find locks to pick. I can pick them, but I don't have any investigation.
Wolves give any
Schrodinger's
kind of
locks.
advantage?
If there's no locks, can you pick them?
The wolves are focused on dragging a cart right now. So they're not
Just showing the doors.
paying attention.
I see.
That's how to go. So the blind
So
man.
it's just like,
It's fine.
It's like, you're like, I'm going to try to sense the lock. You tell me when I get.
What do you think? Y'all think that looks right?
Yeah. Really low investigation, really high bluff. It's like, no traps.
Oh my god, that's true.
You bluffed it into reality.
Yeah.
There are no traps. There were.
Samantha's
No, there
in chat. She's like,
Schrodinger's traps.
she's like, Roz trying to get her hand strong since she lost it. I was like, put a hook on it.
aren't.
She's like, no, she's losing an eye. She could be Buster.
Mm,
I'm a monster.
It's like the pirate from SpongeBob. Like, actually, I don't have these
The hash slinging slasher?
Not the hash slinging slasher.
The sass bringing,
The clash bringing.
trash slinging.
Trash bringing.
yeah.
The sarsaparilla disaster.
Would you
From
do me
1914.
a favor? Would you flip for initiative?
So just one of your cards.
So
Oh,
The
yes,
top card.
that's something that I do now.
Yes. I
Ooh.
apologize.
that's a pretty good.
King. Yeah,
Solid.
you.
Second best.
So, you have been traveling on the road. You have received word from Abrin. He has offered you a sizable sum to go in search of. You got it about, I'm going to say about 10, 12 days ago. And it took you a little while to travel to the region. Redemption shares in Dafford, a little out of your way. But you had come in search of a Orcish priest known as Kellic. And you have been here for probably a couple of days, searching through the woods. He called you specifically because you have a habit of finding things that others miss. And while you had not noticed anything terribly, you have not found the orc. You have run afoul of another group of orcs that are very much outside of Redemption Shares, not part of the major town. The town itself is a place where monstrous races can get a fresh start. It is a place for orcs, bugbears, even ogres, other people that are humanoid races but whose social structure has never been fully integrated into the empire, for them to enjoy the safety and security of imperial life and to get a fresh start. What you have discovered is that there seems to be some sort of cult of Yurtrus, that is the orcish god of death and disease, in these woods. And in your pursuit of Kellic, this well-known cleric of the Pantheon, who is somebody that travels around and helps all the farmers, all the local inhabitants. He does healings and restorations for them. He'll do blessings on crops. Like he's a nice man. Who Abrin had asked to deliver a message. You've found that they have been sort of, you suspect, hunting, looking for him. As you're riding down the road, the main road that travels between Redemption Shares and the largest city nearby, Dafford, its own sort of fort town, you catch the eye, in the corner of your eye, you catch the glimpse of mounds of dirt and vines. You can roll me a nature check.
$11.
You know it's not natural. You know that there are certain foul magics that can possess or weaponize plants and rot, which would not be out of this orcish cult's nature. But you did not know. You don't know specifically what this is, but you can see them up ahead, sweeping in onto the road, and it looks like they are coming to block both the path before you and the path behind you. You've got about 20 feet to each of the mounds, and make me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. 10.
10. Okay. Are you mounted or are you on foot?
I'm going to get down on foot.
Okay. So you have a mount with you.
Mhm.
Okay. So you hop off the thing. You are distracted by the mounts because they sort of rumble and move through the earth. You suspect that there are other humanoid creatures beyond this immediate range, probably within 60 feet of you, but just the shaking of the earth, the foul smell, and the sound of those dead leaves, because we are in late fall, rustling through here, have you distracted. You can't quite pinpoint them. What would you like to do?
I sense that I probably am going to have to engage in combat.
Yes.
So I want to prime my glaive, and if I have time, I would like to invoke my channel divinity for
Okay.
sacred weapon to add +3 to the attack of my
Okay.
glaive.
Sure. That sounds good. That'll be your turn. Immediately after you, one of the shambling mounds, the two of them two from behind really work on blocking your path. One covers the road. Another one comes burrowing down through there at you. It is going to attempt to engulf you.
It's like diving into a big pile of leaves.
Yeah.
I'm so
The
excited.
worst pile of
In
leaves
which,
ever.
at the bottom, which is a couple of dead possums.
Pile
So
of
Florida
death.
pile.
Yeah, exactly. A floor pile. Yeah.
Four-leaf pile.
Yeah. The old 4-leaf pile.
Okay. Does an 11 hit you?
No,
Does a 17?
that just meets my armor class.
Okay. So that one does hit. That is going to be a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the shambling mound comes running up. It springs forth this gnarled appendage, tentacle of roots and leaves and dead withered vines comes slamming into you. New round. Flip for initiative.
Queen.
Okay. You go
I did
first.
shuffle them. I did definitely shuffle them, I can guarantee.
Go for it.
So now remind me, am I inside one of them?
Not yet. No. It hit you with the roots,
Okay.
and the other one. If the other one had caught you, you know it would have like dragged you
Okay,
into
that
it.
was one of
But
the
you
other ones.
dodged out of the way, so it's just slammed into you. Your horse beside you, sort of neighing and
Triggers.
braying and jumping up onto hooves,
Mhm.
legs.
Two.
I don't know what that is. Horse.
It was a great demonstration.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. That was really
That's
good.
very
Welcome.
good, yeah.
Dressage.
It rears up on its hind legs.
There it is. Yep, it rears.
I would like to try to attack
Okay, absolutely.
with the glaive. You said they're within 30 feet, right?
There's
At
one.
least one of
There's
them.
one right in melee with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to engage with that one.
Okay.
So move the whole 30 feet.
Oh no, you don't have to. It's in 5
Oh,
feet.
it's
of you.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I have 2 attacks.
Go for it.
So here we go. Thank you. That is a 1
Okay.
and a 2. With the modifiers, it's 9 and 10.
And that includes the +3 from your ability, your spell, magic weapon placed on the
Oh,
weapon.
no. Thank you. Then that makes that a
Higher one's a 13.
12 and a
13, yeah.
12 and 13.
13 does miss, but I want to make sure we're getting that math.
Thank
for
you.
you. Any
13
bonus
misses
actions?
a bunch of leaves?
Yeah, it hits it, but it's thick gnarled roots, so it doesn't inflict damage.
What the what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not here for this nonsense.
It doesn't hit the root
I'm really not
balls.
rolling well.
It's okay.
Beginners, not luck.
Not well.
Lack of luck.
Roll 1 and 2.
So the 10 is going to miss. The 15, does that hit you?
No.
So 2 more attacks. You being well aware of where it's at now. You bring the glaive up. You start deflecting the gnarled roots as it swings from side to side. You had a 24 on your perception earlier.
Yes.
Someone
Someone-
in. I had 19.
You had
20.
I know we had 19.
I
and
had 20.
Yeah. So at about 120 feet, you guys can hear the clang of wood and metal, the chopping noises. You notice there's something's fighting up ahead. Something weird's happening
Oh, good.
up there. I'm
I'm
going to say that this team is on horseback while the wolves pull the wagon.
Fair.
And that's where the rest of the NPCs in the party. And so they're a little bit behind. You guys are sort of vanguard riding out ahead.
I am riding on the front wolf.
Okay.
I want to be back there.
Yeah, you got it.
Right, so do you want to go just in case it's
I mean, yeah, we probably should.
it might be the dragon.
It could be the dragon, and just for
Oh,
sheer
God,
sake.
can it not be the dragon?
Yeah, well, let's make sure it isn't. I think I'd feel safer knowing it isn't a dragon than it might be a dragon, because I don't need a Schrodinger's dragon situation on this one.
That's
Let's,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. Miku, come on, we're gonna go kill the maybe dragon.
Okay.
Okay. I would like all of you to flip for a new round.
Okay.
Boom. All
Good
right.
start.
Okay. Up top, ace, king.
King.
Go ahead.
I do everything to get as close as to possible.
So your horse can dash,
Mhm.
and that'll move you 120 feet.
Yeah,
It'll
that
be on like a full gallop.
hmm
And I'll say that'll get you within like 10 feet of that front mount.
Okay.
So you won't
Not the one that she's at, but
yeah, because there are from about 60 feet from her.
can I have pulled out a crossbow
Absolutely.
and can I shoot?
Not if you're dashing. Oh, you're a rogue. You dash as a bonus action. Yes, then make me a animal handling check. I'll give you advantage on it. It's not hard.
Rolls a 1.
Advantage, and it's not hard.
So the highest is an 11. How not
Sure.
hard is it?
That's fine.
Okay.
The only thing is that so these are not war mounts. These are just regular horses. It doesn't recognize the shambling mound as being dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still trying to make it go towards something that might scare it. But you also have been around the horses long enough to know that when battle starts, you're probably going to want to jump off. Otherwise, it might buck you.
Yeah. Well, in order to get to shoot effectively, I have to. It's a 3120.
Yeah, you'll be in
Right. So I want to stop at the 30.
at the 30. Sure,
So
absolutely.
yeah. So Snowball can not
Okay.
be too close.
Yeah, so you get within 30 feet of that front mound. You're 90 feet from Meon. You dismount with your animal handling check, nice and smooth. Draw the crossbow. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yeah. It's like, although,
Oh, yeah.
because I've already used an action, right?
You've used your bonus action.
Then fuck it. I would like to get off horse and get up to it
Sure.
and try to panache it.
Okay, you can try to panache it.
It has to be able to hear me
Mm-hmm.
and understand me.
You have no idea if the mound of
I'm
leaves
aware.
and-
I'm
Okay.
One shot.
Cool. Go for it.
So it's an insight.
Still gonna try.
Go ahead. Yep,
You're not rolling anything.
I know.
This is gonna be good too. Persuasion's 19.
It has no languages.
Mm.
It can only be commanded. It can't be.
Well, at least I'm up there.
You are. Yes.
How big are they? Are they monstrous?
They are large. They are horse-sized.
Oh, that's not as big as I thought.
Okay.
Yep. King,
King, also King.
got 3.
Well, I'm going to make sure to direct Clarabelle kind of in the same direction
Uh-huh.
that Maddie's heading.
Yeah, make the animal handling check. Are you going to dash as well? You only need it if you're going to dash. If you're going to travel the normal 60 feet of the horse, it doesn't get close enough to get spooked. So
Okay.
it's up to you.
If I travel the full 60 feet of the horse, can I still make a ranged spell attack against these things?
Within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to do that then.
Okay, great.
I'm just going to cantrell Clarabelle kind of, like I said, not as quickly as Maddie's going, but with still the same purpose. And I'm going to try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast,
Nice.
which I'd forgotten because I was reading it as spell level of being 11th level and not character level being 11th level. So now actually you have 3 beams.
Yeah, you make 3 attack rolls.
I sure do.
Okay.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
How do you have Eldritch Blast?
Because I got the arcane secrets because I'm a bard.
Bards can do whatever the fuck they
We
want.
can.
Yes.
We sure
Yes,
can.
they can.
We
Oh,
sure
right.
can.
That.
All right, so attack roll number 1 is a 19.
Hits. Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll the damage.
Do all 3 attacks.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so that's 1 hits. 13.
Miss.
Okay, and number 3, the exact same 13.
Miss.
So one of them hits.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Flat D10.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, 5 points of force damage. So you notice the hoofbeats of the horses coming rapidly towards you, sort of out towards the edge of your vision, and you begin to see and hear the arrival of other humanoids that seem to be engaging the shambling mounds. King is also shambling mounds. So 2 attacks against Maddie. Both of those are going to miss.
Yeah.
13 is the higher. 2 attacks against Mion. Natural 20 and a 18.
Welcome to the
Both
table.
I'm literally gonna die for
It's okay. I went below 0 on my first encounter with the group as well. So
I
got
have
better.
Revivify, but can I do it on myself?
That's okay. 26 plus 4, 30 points of damage on the crit. And 14 points of damage on the regular.
Needless to say, I am bloodied.
Okay.
Shit.
The other 2 mounds begin moving forward. They get just within 5 feet of you. But with both of those hits, the shambling mound absorbs you into it, begins to drag you
Always
into.
been.
You are grappled. You have been engulfed. You are blinded, but that doesn't matter for you.
It really doesn't.
You are restrained and you are unable to breathe. So you must succeed a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the mound's turns.
So she grappled or restrained?
I was gonna
Both.
say, can I?
She's
Okay.
grappling.
I was gonna say,
On your action, you can
finally
attempt to escape.
my strength comes in handy.
Yeah, on your turn, you can attempt to escape.
Okay.
Okay. So King, Queen, Jack.
No. Jack.
Jack.
Okay, so I'm going to say, come on, Ambrosius, let's go. Hit the reins and start going forward.
Yeah.
If I do just its normal 60 feet of movement,
Yeah.
can I see what's happening?
You can see Maddie fighting a giant mound of dirt and roots and leaves.
Just finally lost it.
You
I get
can
back in
kind
there.
of see beyond that. Looks like there's more mounds of dirt and leaves.
Okay. I believe what is the throwing range on javelins?
20,
Is it 20?
60. Yeah,
20,
the
60?
short range I think is 20.
Would I be able to? I know I get 2 attacks, but I have to make the first attack to get the second attack.
Correct.
Correct. So
Yeah.
if I dashed,
Yeah.
I'd just be shown up.
hmm
All right, I'm gonna have Ambrosius dash
Okay.
and just get me right up to it.
Yeah.
Jump off the horse.
Make an animal handling check. You can have advantage because they don't recognize the shambling mounds as dangerous.
Okay, animal handling. Cool. That gives me a plus nothing. 13.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Anything above a 10
Nice.
gets the horses to keep going.
Okay, so I get it right up there and just kind of dismount off
Yeah.
the horse right next to
Madeline.
Madeline, right in front of the mound, and I'm just like, so we're doing this.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7.
7.
7. I think you have the higher dex.
I'm just gonna dash up
Okay.
next to Madeline too.
Great. Make an animal handling check for me.
Oh god.
That's not a number.
No, that doesn't count. It's a 23.
Yeah, absolutely.
She
Yes.
does
So
Nailed
well.
like
Super
canters.
good.
She does like the parallel
Yeah.
park of the horse.
Yeah, she does.
She Tokyo drifts in it.
100%. Yeah. Banks that corner.
Yeah.
Kicks up dirt.
So you dismount next to Madeline. You do have an action. 'Cause you can dash as bonus action. You can make an attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and attack with my dagger.
Okay. Whatever you want to attack with.
It's a 13 plus 8.
21.
21. Great.
Yes, that hits. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
You do get sneak attack.
Hell
because you're
yeah.
engaged with
Find
your
every
friends.
D6.
Yeah.
All of the D6.
So Madeline is right there. She
Plus-
begins insulting the mound of dirt. It doesn't seem to pay attention to her. Then the copper dragonborn, bronze dragonborn, can't remember which.
Bronze. Yeah.
Jumps off right next to her. The horse comes Tokyo drifting into the path. Katerina in her half skull mask comes dismounting in with the dagger into the mound.
27.
27 points of damage. Nicely done.
Because I can't do
Right
it.
there. Neon.
Because I am in all sorts of trouble, I
Yeah.
can't cast any spells, correct?
That's not true. You can. Attacks that you make are at disadvantage. Attacks against you have advantage.
Okay.
You're currently holding your breath. You can
Right.
hold it for a number of rounds equal to a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con modifier. But it is so this thing is trying to like suffocate you and get like down your throat, in your
Yikes.
nose, all those sorts of things. So you can take an action to escape, or you can attempt to damage it from within here. What spell did you want to cast?
I was thinking about not dying.
Yeah.
I was going to cast Beacon of Hope, so I would get advantage on Wisdom saves and Death saving throws. But I would also like to get out of here.
Yeah, and the concentration on Beacon of Hope would
Would not be
drop
successful,
when
likely.
you
Get it.
went unconscious.
Fair.
So-
Okay. Then I will just try to get away.
Okay, so make an athletics check to escape. Athletics or acrobatics, DC of 14.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
I would have ever believed you.
Yeah, thank you so much. 14.
You make 14?
I make 14.
You escape.
I literally
Yay!
make
Yeah, absolutely. Like a trade out of the swamp. You just come bursting out. catching a giant breath. You guys that are up near the other mound can if you can't see her because the mound of dirt is in the way, you can at least hear somebody like
Gasping.
gasping for
Oh God,
air.
there's people in
Yeah,
them.
shit! Oh God, no! Oh no! I hit one of them real hard.
Oh God, there's people in there. Get them
Be
out.
careful, okay, everyone.
Where are people in every one of them?
Might be.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. That is your action. You have a bonus
Just start
action.
shooting.
And you also have movement. You can move away from this if you want.
If you want.
They will get attacks of opportunities on you. 3 of them will.
Sobbing. Sobbing intensifies. You know what, actually? Do you think it's okay? Can I cast a concentration spell? I know I'm trying to get my breath back, but
So you
Would
have
that
a
be
bonus
successful?
action. You have
That is a concentration
then
spell.
you can. Yeah.
I do not want to get caught by one of them again. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as a first level spell and get
Okay.
a +2 to my AC.
Perfect.
Do not touch me again.
Okay. And then are you staying there or are you moving?
An attack of opportunity. I think I might just stand my ground,
Okay.
honestly.
That's good. You peel your way out of the shambling mound. You touch your holy symbol. The shield of faith encompasses you, and you stand your ground, wheezing. 7, 6, 5.
5.
Miku,
So how far away am I now?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. And they are you, so she's in the middle of them, kind of?
You are 120 feet from the ones that are engaged, from the one shambling mound
Yep.
engaged with Katarina, Rothgar, and Madeline.
And there are a few
And
others behind.
30 feet behind
Oh,
there,
they're 30 feet behind.
there are 3 more.
Okay, then I'm going to reach back and cut the harness.
There was
I'm going to reach back and cut the harness off the wolf,
Got it.
and we go and ride in.
Okay. Wolf speed is 40.
Mm-hmm.
So at a dash, he travels 80 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Cut off your
Any
wolf and
bonus
ride.
actions?
Shut up and
As a
ride.
bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to summon Flame Blade.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
So I'm riding in on a wolf with a flaming sword. And I look back at Till to make sure he's watching.
Is he impressed?
See you, West?
Yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Good job, babe.
Yes, Fen, we're standing our ground against the ground.
That's
Yep.
right. That is exactly
And my
what we're
wolf's
doing.
name is Fenrir.
Ah,
Nice.
Well done.
This is my beta.
Anybody left? New round.
It's a little better.
I'll take that.
Okay. Up top, Ace. Me.
Hmm.
Okay. You dealt the most damage. Katarina.
Oh,
Damage.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Most damage.
16 hit?
Only damage.
Ah, okay. 16 and 24. Didn't we update your armor? Did you get better armor?
Yeah, it went up to 16.
Oh,
Shit, man. Didn't we
We've all
fix
been
you?
So you take 11 points of damage and 12 points of damage. And then the shambling mound grabs you and brings you inside of itself. You guys watch as these gnarled roots just sort of
Have fun.
wrap around Katarina and go, yeah, up into her. The other shambling mound is going to attack Neon.
Having a bad day.
One of those misses. That's a 3. The other one is a natural 20.
Welcome to the table.
Rolled low. Total of 12 points of damage.
Only 12.
Guys,
It's
I'm
a
almost
crystal
dead.
ball. Seriously?
I'm 4 points away from dying.
Good to know. Okay.
Unconscious. You're not dead yet.
Unconscious.
Sorry, unconscious.
Calm down. You're just going to go unconscious.
Drama. Huh?
Did you roll for your hit points?
No, I just took the average. I have 70 hit points.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, that's
that
right.
I'd done
You just got
70.
you just got to hit a bunch. That's all.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I lost 30 from that crit.
Yeah.
So I was
That's
like
the
almost
thing, it's the
instantly
crits.
It's
bloodied
the
after that
crits.
second
Yeah.
attack. So,
Yeah, it's the crits.
all right, here I go.
And I
Okay.
only have 126.
The other 2 mounds, seeing that you are well in hand, they're going to go shambling 20 feet towards you guys.
Okay.
And they are going to. They're going to dash. because they only move 20 feet. They are slow. But you guys, so Katarina gets absorbed, and 2 more mounds come wrapping like around you two. You are being surrounded.
Surrounded, not engulfed.
Not engulfed.
Okay.
Surrounded.
Okay.
Okay. King,
Okay.
Katarina.
So here's my question.
Yes.
Get out,
What
get
I
out,
would
get
like
out, get
to
out.
do, can I like Drax inside the creature, like
Yes!
step
Yeah.
So, you may Drax. You are at disadvantage on your attack.
out? That's fine.
Okay.
Can she Drax them's clowns?
Yeah, Drax.
Does she still
Yeah.
get sneak attack because she
Yeah.
can't be seen?
Well, not that she can't be seen, but because
Does she get sneak attack because she's inside another creature?
no, because she has allies
Engaged,
within
yeah.
5 feet.
That's fair. Okay.
Nobody move.
It can't see where I am. I automatically get sneak attack.
Do I flip for the wall?
The wolf is technically a mount right now, so it's just
It's
adding
plus
speed
speed,
to
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So that's
if you,
that's 16 and roll again. 'Cause you have
It's not like a
disadvantage.
trained
Yeah.
combatant; it's a trained mount.
So that's
So you
11.
don't need animal handling for the wolf to go closer, but it's not going to attack or do anything unless you like command it to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
I got an 11.
An 11. Okay, that's one attack. You have another one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, roll 2d20 at the same time.
Let's
Roll-
do that. That'll
roll-
take things out.
Anytime we can roll multiple d20s at once,
Do it.
it helps.
It's 12.
12 misses. You are Draxing as much as you can.
me.
about how-
We're just sitting there watching dagger tips come out of the leaves.
So
She's got this.
that is your action
Maybe.
and bonus
Yeah.
action. You cannot move. Your speed is 0.
So cool.
Okay. I need you remind me at the start of the mound's next turn. You need to make a con save.
Okay.
I'll just take one.
King, queen,
Queen.
Queen.
Make your
Yeah, it's
moves.
How far is
Hers,
yes?
30 feet.
Okay. I'll take the attack. I'd like to try to get to her.
Okay. So yeah, it is 2 attacks of opportunity. Okay. 19 and 19.
Wow. Okay, good for you.
Yeah, proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Bush.
That's what she said.
Is this not my favorite enemy?
23.
Yeah,
Writes down Bush.
which is real tough.
Stop.
So sorry.
That's why I'm so thankful you didn't bring pie to this. This is our friend Pie.
That's another
Maddie,
name.
Maddie just passes out.
23 points of damage.
Total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get over next to
Her.
yeah.
That I'm going to hand her one of the wine bottles from my bag.
As a heads
Okay.
up, can you see my eyes, bud?
I'm not looking.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, we'll get to descriptions and things in a moment. You guys
Okay.
are in the middle of battle. I'm
Mhm.
thinking you're focused.
I can
on
probably
other things.
sense her close to me, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
Here,
You
drink
definitely
this.
sense her walk over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jog, maybe?
Run.
It's a stroll. It's a stroll. Stroll.
Hello.
Bam, bam.
It's just a
How's
bunch
it
of
going?
leaves.
Yeah.
How much trouble are we really in? Have some wine. It's fall. And then I start to rake.
Enjoy
Okay.
the season.
Okay. Are you kidding me? You dick ass motherfucker. Okay. And the 12.
12 misses.
Really?
Okay.
Especially on that one.
Oh, on a nat 1, yeah. Combat is the one time when nat 1s and nat 20s matter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? We don't add anything to them then?
No.
Yeah, not.
Oh, it's just
not
for
in
the skill
combat.
checks.
It's the skill checks. Those are the times in which nat 1s don't guarantee a failure and nat 20s don't guarantee a
Right,
success.
nat
Okay.
Rules
Well-
is written.
Yeah.
I try to add benefits to 20s, and even if you succeed on a 1, I try to mitigate the total success.
Sometimes luck be like that.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's how it be.
Sometimes like that.
Amen.
Other queen.
Yes. Thank you.
The other
You're welcome.
Yes, girl.
So Rothgar is just going to sit there and he's going to be like, let go of my friend. And he's going to bonus action go into rage.
Okay.
He's going to take out his Morning Star. And he's going to do 1 attack on each.
Okay. Absolutely. So there's 3 around you right now.
I thought there were total 3. There were total 4?
Total 4.
Okay. Then I'm going to I feel like if I attack the one that you're in, it's gonna hurt you.
I mean, I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm okay for now.
These things are clearly tough.
Just, yeah,
so.
thumbs up, just poke out of the.
Okay for now.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one that Cat's in and the one of the other ones.
Yeah, the
next
one
to it.
that's been damaged before. Got it.
Yeah, oh yeah, the one that's been damaged. That's helpful.
Of course,
Perfect.
yes.
All right, those are.
Are you using a reckless attack?
I am not.
Great. Good.
Yeah, those are my 2 attacks.
Good.
Which are good. That's a 27 and a 25.
There you go.
Roll some damage.
All right, so those are d8s. Hello, hello. Let's go have fun times.
What the dick are you?
Yeah, dragon.
All
dragon
right, so
barbarian,
that's
man.
going to be 8 plus 4, so that's 12, and 7 plus 4, 11, plus 3 for each of those for rage damage,
So
So-
14 and
14 and 15.
yeah, great.
So, yeah,
Sounds
do with that what you want.
good. I got it.
Thanks.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because we seem to not know how many of them there are. Are they multiplying?
No. They
Okay.
are not multiplying. I apologize.
No.
I believe I miscounted. So no.
The men.
I miscounted
For a
the
second.
men.
So from the side where you guys rode up, there was one,
Right.
and it had a partner. At the
Mm-hmm.
very beginning, its partner went and fought Neon.
Uh-huh.
There were 2 blocking Neon's retreat
There we go.
back towards
Okay.
redemption shares.
Mm.
Those 2 had come up to Neon, and then they were like, "Nah, Shambling Mound Buddy's got this." And then they
They ganked you.
proceeded
Okay.
up
Yeah.
towards yours. So-
I don't know enough about them to. I was like, maybe they can like divide and.
I apologize.
And
No,
make
that
smaller
there
piles.
were originally 4, and they have the 2 from the back, from the rear guard, have been like, "Oh, we should come over here."
They're not jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be real nice if you got up and helped Kyle.
All right. Queen, Jack, 10.
10.
10, Miku.
Um,
So you are 40 feet away from Rothgar and Katarina and those 3 mountains.
I'd like to ride up to the closest one
Yeah, absolutely.
and take a swing with my flame blade.
Okay, flame bladed up.
17.
17 does hit. Yeah,
Sweet.
absolutely.
So that
Let's put more over.
7 points
Okay.
of fire damage.
Points of fire damage. So when the
Wait.
flame blade catches into the mound, you realize that the earth and roots and leaves, it's all very damp. It is resistant to fire damage.
The plants are resistant to fire damage, Cody.
Hey, they're
Right.
they're wet. It's
I
Oh,
believe
it's
you.
wet!
Yeah.
It's wet
Yeah, muddy leaves. Yeah.
Oh God!
Is it
If
like
we
peat
hit them,
moss?
do mosquitoes come out?
Yeah.
No. Did I
It'll
add
swarm.
any attacks from what
I
a
played this
scimitar
game
would have
to
as well, or is it just a
avoid
fire?
I want to deal with
Does it
summer
just say?
mosquitoes.
I will double check. I think it's just the fire,
Okay.
but let me double check. On the longer entry here.
Because it's my actual scimitar that's on fire. It's not just like
So you evoke a fiery blade in your
Yeah.
free hand. So it's just a blade of fire.
Oh, okay.
The blade is similar in size and shape to a scimitar. It lasts for the duration. If you let go of the blade, it disappears, but you can evoke the blade as a bonus action. You can use your action to make a melee spell attack. With the fire blade on a hit, target takes 3d6 fire damage.
Okay, so it's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
That's gonna confuse the hell out of her. She's
Yeah.
just gonna. Huh.
Why?
I'm just imagining her as the Frollo witchcraft.
So, any bonus actions?
I would like to order my Fenrir to attack.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a direwolf attack for him. Roll a d4. And I think he gets advantage having allies.
That's
here.
right. Yeah,
His tactics.
that's good because it was bad and now it's good.
Tactics.
Trying to see what I add. I don't think they have any.
I think
Additional.
it's like a +4.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes, +5 to hit.
Okay, great.
So that's 22.
Hits.
So it's 2d6. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, strength saving throw. Yeah, 15.
Okay, yeah. It's
not
not prone.
Just- Yeah. I don't know how you knock a mound prone, but it can.
Ask Madeline.
Yeah.
Yay!
What was your card?
10.
10. Anything? That's everything.
Yeah, we have no more movement left.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
9.
9. All right, I'm gonna dismount the horse and kind of wade further in the fray, so at least I can be kind of more.
Yeah,
In
you
the
had
midst of
gone
things.
60 feet.
Yes.
You see Miku go riding by on the wolf.
I-
You go 25 feet forward. You travel a total of 85 of the 120 feet.
Mhm.
So you are 35 feet away.
Okay. As long as I'm in line of sight.
You are.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna first things first.
You're the
Seeing.
realist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Mia not be that great off, having just like ejected herself from a mound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just shout at her, "Hey, don't die!" And so I cast Healing Word at her at a 3rd level.
Range of 60 feet.
Damn it.
So when you
your
were handing
stubby
me
legs.
Damn my
wine,
half
was it
elf
just
legs.
like wine?
Oh no,
Or was
you're
that a
half
joke?
elf.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I always
No,
think you're
yeah.
half
No,
elf.
halfling, half
You
elf.
have to
No, I'm
remind
there.
me.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Yeah, I'm there.
sorry.
I'm the full.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Good. I was gonna say. I'm fairly
you
tall
for
for a half elf too.
saying.
Like, all right. So yeah. So Healing Word at a 3rd level.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take. Ooh, nice. 11 points of health.
Thank you.
No.
I can.
Mion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You kept looking at me. I
I'm sorry.
apologize. I was
You're
like,
good.
I didn't take any.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I guess I
And
did.
then I'm also going to send
Two
a
19s.
bit of inspiration to Katarina.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like,
Need it.
"Hey, that looks rough, buddy. But I know you can kick this plant's ass. So light him up." And so that's you got that 1d10 added. The next time you do it, we want to use it for a roll.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and I'm there. I think that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. 9, 8,
8.
8.
Help. All right. Okay. I'm a little better. I'm almost not dead. I'm still alive. I feel fine.
Shut up. You're not even
Um,
fooling anybody.
I'm practically a cleric, y'all.
I'm
Mary Poppins.
still right next to it, right?
Yeah.
Right next to one.
Yep.
And it's taken damage, but it wasn't the one that was knocked prone, right? Those
Actually,
are
I
the
don't think
others.
that one's taken.
No.
damage.
That one
No.
has not taken
Great.
damage.
I'm so excited. Okay. Well, it's gonna take some damage
Let's
because
do it.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna attack it. So I have actually a quick question.
Yeah.
So I have the ability to use what is called additional divine smite, where when I attack, I can sacrifice a 1st level spell slot to add 2d8 radiant damage to my attack. Is that before or after I know it hits?
After you know it hits.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
that
that's
is
a
one of the
choice.
benefits of
Perfect.
divine smite.
That is
That's all smites, right?
But
Divine Smite, everybody.
Is your
Thank you.
weapon bonus that he cast still active?
Your magic weapon, I believe that spell is concentration,
Oh, okay.
and you have taken damage since. So I need you to make 2 con saves, please.
oh, okay.
I think it might be more than that, but let's do that.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Just 9 and 18 straight.
So the 9, you lose concentration on the magic spell on that first.
On the sacred weapon that I cast initially.
Yeah.
The
on
attack.
sacred
Okay,
weapon.
that's fine. So that was for. What was
Is
the
that
second
a
one for?
feature? Or it was for the same spell, for sacred weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is
Is that a class feature or is that a spell?
that is a class feature. That's part of my Oath of Devotion. It's an ability I can do once a day.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then it may not be concentration.
Okay. You just imbue your charisma modifier to your weapon.
Then you are good.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sorry.
I thought you were doing.
Apologies, I did not make
magic
that.
weapon spell.
Oh
I
no.
apologize.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to attack this thing.
Do it.
Gosh, let's please Please. Can I hit it, please? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 23.
Definitely. Absolutely.
And then the second attack.
You want to add that?
No, not so great.
But you hit it.
Oh wait, no, that was actually a 26, but it still hits. This one is a 13.
Barely misses. No, you need a 15 to hit it.
Okay, so first attack hits. That's fine.
Okay.
This is fine. Okay, so 1d10, 1d8 radiant damage, and then could I borrow another d8? Because I am doing
Yeah, this one did me
additional divine smite.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
At first level? First level
Um,
Divine Smite?
Yes.
Great.
If one must.
10,
Yeah.
Not bad.
6, 12, 25.
25. Nice.
I'm not happy.
Yes, I can tell. I can tell
Danke
you're
schön.
not happy. Okay, and don't forget you can reroll 1s and 2s with your great weapon.
Yes, I was trying to think about that. I was like,
Okay. So you, having escaped from the mound, wheel about and invoke the divine power of your deity. Who is your deity?
Lord and Savior notes.
Lord and Savior notebook. Minerva.
Miralina.
Yeah,
There you go.
that one.
Yeah, so it's a burst of blue and silver that that rips off of the shambling mound. Anybody left? New round. All right, up top, Ace.
Ace.
Hello.
Okay.
I think I might have
I
you
think
on
you
the
have me
dex.
beat. I have +3.
Yeah, I have +4.
There you go.
So, okay. So we got the prone mound and the two other mounds.
No mound is prone.
No mound is prone. Okay.
It's safe.
It's safe.
It's
That's
safe.
right. So we got 3 mounds, all of which who have taken damage. None of which.
There's a fourth mound that has not taken damage.
Cool. I'm gonna fuck that mound up.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to get
I'm an infant.
do I want to get fancy with it, or do I want to just hit it? Give me the layout of the current battlefield, like in terms of range. How many people are within like 20 to 30 feet of each other? Are we all?
You are within 30 feet of Hrothgar
Uh-huh.
and Katarina
Okay.
and Miku.
Okay.
And 30 feet beyond them is Neon and Madeline.
Okay. Where are the mounds? How close are the mounds?
3 mounds with the first set,
Uh-huh.
1 mound with the
With
second set.
set. Whew, well, I don't know if I want to just launch this one into people. Yeah, I know
I'll
you're
survive.
all fairly sturdy. Yeah. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna.
This is the image I use for Mirabina.
Oh, okay. Erebus.
So pretty though.
She's like an Aquarius.
Yeah. She's a magic. She's a magic god. Yes.
Yeah, I was looking for a set of like Greek and Roman gods, and so the because Magic the Gathering has the best card art ever.
Yep.
So you
does.
just pick those up and go,
Mhm,
yep,
mhm.
let's do some of that, please.
I'm in a mound.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Method.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's right. You are in a mound
I'm in
still.
a mound still.
Ugh, crud. Okay, which mound? She's in the mound that's in the one of the 3 in the first group, I
Yes,
assume.
Correct.
Ugh, okay. How close are those mounds to each other?
Right next to each other.
If I sorry, so let's say that it's like a 10-foot radius sphere.
You
Who
could
does that catch?
You could safely catch 2.
Okay. I'm going to focus that on 2 of the mounds that do not currently contain Katarina.
Got it.
Yeah, so okay. So I'm going to cast Shatter at a 4th level.
Okay.
So those 2 mounts need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Natural 1 for
Whoop.
one of them,
Uh-huh.
and a 12 plus 3, 15.
Ooh, they both fail.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that's
Oh,
going to
honey.
be 5d8 thunder damage.
Nice.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll take the 5. Yeah.
Keep
There.
going.
All right, so yeah, so I take out my fancy new cittern,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like
Power
Marty
chord?
Marty in the start of Back to the Future, just kind of have the shiny pick and just hit it.
Oh, that's some Kubo and the 2 string shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Love
they
Good
take
ass movie though.
okay. Let's see. 29 points of thunder damage.
Nicely done.
Yep,
Did that white one roll an 8 again?
it did. That's a good die. You hold onto that die.
You are.
You don't let it go.
You've been real nice today.
All right.
We're gonna get a shower when
Um,
we get home.
Ace.
A nice rub down.
King. Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm also Ace. My
I
apologies.
Yeah.
Go for it.
In front of me,
Yes.
still got the one that has
You got the
Katarina.
one with Katarina in it, and there's 2 more right next to you.
Yeah. Did you hit the one to
Not
the
with
side?
Katarina.
No.
I hit the other
You
two. I hit the other two.
You hit both of the other ones.
Yes.
All right. In that case, I'm going to spend this round just focusing on the one that has Katarina.
Nice.
I'm going to do both my attacks, not reckless. So that's an 18 plus 8 is going to be 26, and then 16.
Hits.
Oh, yeah. All right. So now we go back to 2d8s. See, I spoke too soon there. So 7 plus 4 is going to be
11.
11 plus 3 is 14, and then 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 3 is 9.
So 9 and 14 for a total of 23. You're attacking the one with Katarina in it?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10.
10.
Maddie,
I'm gonna stab.
stab him.
Stabby stab.
And my offhand stab as well. Okay, so then that one's not gonna do shit, but the 17 plus will.
Yes, it
So
Hit him. Hit him.
come my d6s, and that's a
How many-
d8.
Yeah.
Really? Fuck you. Okay, 6, 10.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah, that can't roll for shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
So that's 10, 5, 15, 3, 18, plus 7 is 25.
25. Okay.
Can I, with a free action, tell her that the wine is a healing potion?
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
It's a really good vintage.
10. 9. 9 is the Shambling Mounds.
I have to make a con save.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
So 22, is that right?
Yes.
22 saves.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
So, the mound next to Mayon and Madeline is going to wheel about, take 2 attacks against Madeline. That is a 17. Is the better to hit?
Nope.
Okay. Both of those are going to miss. One mound takes 2 attacks against Rothgar.
Come at me.
13 and 22.
22 does hit.
22 hits.
Wow.
That is going to be a total of 7 points of damage.
7 also halved, or
Halved to 4.
okay.
7 total.
Only
Mika,
122.
2 attacks against you.
Lucky.
Natural 20
Cool.
and
I did all my dice
22.
rolls.
Both hit.
On the,
Okay.
on the Discord, and it was like 11s.
That is 14 on the critical hit and 11 on the regular for a total of 25 points of damage. And you are grappled as the mound drags you into itself.
And that
Off
was
of the wolf?
another one of the ones
Off
next
of
to
the
me.
wolf. Yeah.
I'm just looking at this happening like, no. No.
Off the wolf pulls you off
Trying
the
to
wolf
keep track of
onto
your
you.
children.
So I'm grappled.
You are grappled and restrained
Okay.
and suffocating.
I don't breathe.
Yeah.
I still
Again,
suffocating
it's,
me.
for both of you, there's just one of those modifiers that doesn't really seem to have an
Quite
effect.
Matter. I'm blind. Yeah, you are technically blind.
I don't breathe.
The third one. You're there.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
You're the only person there.
Hey.
Natural 5, natural 1. Both of those are going to miss.
Boom.
Hey.
Ah.
That is it for the mounds. 9, 8.
Eight's me too.
Okay. You make attack rolls at disadvantage.
Mhm.
Attacks against you have advantage. And
What if I'm just casting a spell?
you can cast a spell.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Blight on the one that has me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll do
So,
It's a con save.
That works.
con
Get
save,
wrecked.
yeah.
Fails.
I'm just
Cool.
like, bitch. Can I have 2 more D8s, please?
Nice.
Thanks. Wow, thanks, guys.
Oh, that's not an 8. That's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh,
Thanks.
well.
Just gonna ignore it.
Why you
Just ignore
pointing
the
it out?
9 on it.
Okay, so
Roll a 9 on this D8.
Nice.
Fuck you.
So, yeah. Power of Pine Sol, baby.
42 points of necrotic damage.
She almost maxed like all of those fucking dice.
Nice.
Oh man,
That's disgusting.
gross.
Oh, should I make a roll?
Concentration check against for the flame blade.
Oh, I dropped that. Sorry.
Okay.
Should I make a roll for a tempest?
If you were suffocating, I'd say yes, but
Okay.
I think you're okay.
Cool.
Oh, you did take the critical, so yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, it's a
Uh-oh.
4. And that's with a wisdom
Yeah,
save
wisdom
too.
save.
Oh wait. Okay, so 9. That's 13.
13, you're okay.
Okay,
You're
cool.
barely okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So she casts Blight like a badass
Yes.
inside.
That is it for you.
I'm just gonna try again.
Okay.
We're really gonna try here.
Double stab with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. God bless America.
Don't forget you have inspiration.
Ah. Can I use it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope, this was the word.
Ooh,
That's a
that's a D12.
Oh, I picked
Yeah.
up the wrong.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right.
You're okay.
You're good. It's a really
It's
good.
my
no,
inspiration.
it's
Whatever
the-
dice I want.
this one.
It's whichever one I
Yeah,
pick.
I'm inspired.
So it's a 16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
Wax those clowns.
I did it.
Can I? So I can sneak attack.
You can
Yep.
sneak attack. Rothgar is there.
I'm gonna sneak attack with my dagger.
Do it.
Hey.
Watching all of them fall.
I'm just like. So 32.
32. Nicely done. Okay, yeah, you get a good a good stab going through there. You do have another attack if you want to make it.
Make that offhand. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
try it.
advantage,
Or
but it's
I
on the-
think you can escape as a
Can I get out?
bonus action.
Please let me get out.
Try.
That was always an option. You wanted
Oh
to-
shoot, I forgot about that.
She's just like,
I was like,
I
wait.
wanted to die. It's like,
I was
Miku, you can try to get out. No, it needs to die
Oh,
early.
I was like, hold on, I can get escape as a bonus action,
He's a
but
rogue.
He's a
I'm-
rogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
You make an acrobatics check.
Just put on a hood. Can I put this?
Kill from the inside.
17.
You escape.
Ah, you
Oh,
still lose
Lucia.
that-
From the land of the living.
So Rothgar, you watch as Katarina double daggers her way out, pulls herself free, covered in dirt and leaves and roots.
Welcome back to the party.
Hate plants.
Okay. What card were you on?
8.
8. 7.
Well, she's 8 as well.
She,
I already
She
met.
Oh, you
she
already
did her
went.
roll like that, yeah.
7. 6.
6 the
Six.
dire wolf.
6.
And the wolf.
You can go first.
Oh.
Please.
Like, don't know. Question. I have yet another spell which is jointed with a melee attack and proceeds to do damage. It's a 3rd level spell called
Yeah.
Blinding Smite.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action though.
Yeah.
So am I able to only cast that? Well, no.
You can cast it and then make your 2 attacks.
Yeah,
It
and
would
then
apply to the
just
first
see if
one
they
that hit.
Oh, okay. To the first one that hit, not just the first one if it misses.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, that was doubly checked.
Yep.
Okay. Attack.
Let's do it.
Where did I? I'm sorry, I can't see because of the light.
Do you need more dice,
Yeah, do you
sweetie?
want
I'm
another- do you want
screaming.
another-
Let's get you.
They've never treated me this poorly
Let's
before.
Let's get you
a
with
couple
something
of-
else.
I know
Yeah.
you're not watching.
Thank you. That's a 14 for the first one. Everyone's so kind.
Damn.
And that's a 20, not natural.
20 hits.
Okay.
Yes.
So the second one hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
No, this was the.
Okay. All right. So we've got the glaive damage. We've got the natural weapon damage. We've got. I am going to cast Blinding Smite, or I already did that as a bonus action. So
Yep.
if I could get 2 more d8s.
Literally all around.
1, 2. And then I'm also going to do, I believe I can do it more than once. More additional Divine Smite. This time,
You can divine smite.
Don't you have like a
Yes.
number?
so there's regular Divine Smite, which is just like a d8 every time I hit with a melee weapon. And then there's additional Divine Smite, which is sacrificing the spell slots to gain more radiant damage. I'm going to do that as a second level spell. So I get another 3d8. Can I get 3 more d8s, please? Thank you, gentlemen. I feel like I'm on a game show.
It's like you're a rogue.
Wow.
I
Wow.
know, what is this shit?
All right.
What's this
I'm ready
divine
to
smite
just
shit,
have
you know?
this be done. All right. 16, 20, 35.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Understood. Okay. 35?
Yes, 35. Oh, it might not apply because I didn't mention it. For Blinding Smite, there's a reason it's called Blinding Smite.
Right. It has
Um,
a save to.
The mound is supposed to make a con save or be blinded, but it doesn't have eyes, question mark?
It's immune to blind. Yeah. But damage still applies.
That's fine.
You were on a 6. Anybody left?
Wolf.
Wolf. Do it.
Wolf is gonna watch mommy get pulled off and gonna be angry. So it's
Okay.
gonna attack the one that has Miko in it.
Got it. Do it.
God, these mounds just pulling people off left and right.
Oh, I got 216.
Not
That hits.
Yeah. Well, it's a 21. But
Yeah.
so it's gonna be 10 and then 10 points of damage, piercing damage, and then the
Roll
strength.
for the damage.
Oh, don't do the
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's a gem.
Just hate it when
Okay.
4 bushes gang up on you.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
10.
Senior, junior,
You could
jab.
go into a wrong.
And then
dark
make the
forest,
strength saving throw.
late at night.
Yeah, 19.
Another forest in the dead.
Okay. Well,
Not prone. Okay. Anybody left? New round.
yes. Oh man, I just.
Okay. What's up? Ace.
Me.
Miku.
What?
Okay.
Do you make a
Yes,
saving?
thank you. You have to remind me sometimes. Natural 19 plus 3, 22.
Well,
But it is half damage.
my turn. Thank you. Mm. 35.
35 half to 17.
Thank you.
36. So, yeah, the mound still barely is holding on, still has a hold of you. Do you have a bonus action?
Only the rogues can use it to escape, right?
Correct.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
It can be up to 6th level, right? Because
You
that blight
ca-
was 4th.
So you
It can be up to 2nd level, right?
level.
Is that what I said? What did I say?
You
This
said
is
6. Yeah.
Oh, I mean like total of
Total.
6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Total of 6.
I was like, what mouse noises were I making?
I make
just
good
blacked out a
mouth
second.
I just realized I've had Leo on hands this whole time.
Okay.
Darling, if you
And
want to
that was
touch
the way.
yourself really quickly, I'll look away, I promise.
Gee, thanks.
I gave you some wine, just go to town.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
That
That is it
turns
for
gangster.
Miku, Ace, King,
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm Jack. Sorry, I got
Queen.
so excited.
Jack,
Jack.
Jack,
Jack.
you can. I'll defer to the
I
proper roll.
I stab.
Stab at thee.
Happy
Stab.
Steve. Happy Steve.
Okay, yeah. The lowest is a 21.
Both hit.
Okay,
Awesome.
so let's sneak the one.
Bless
you.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
think that's
Everyone at home's like, ah!
Apologies, people at home.
Mm.
okay. So that's 5, 10, 28 plus 7, 35
35.
on the one.
Yep.
And then the other, I think it's just a d6. 4.
Okay. It's barely holding itself together. Anything else, Madeline?
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. Okay. Jack,
Jack, me as well.
Guthrie.
I'm gonna go ahead and because there's still the 3.
Yeah.
They're barely there, but they're still there.
Well, one of them is barely there.
One of those
the
barely. A
others-
couple other are doing all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just blast again and
Okay.
try to hit. Go for 3.
One for each of them.
Yep.
Okay. First one.
Number 1 is a 12.
Miss.
Number 2 is a 10. Number 3 is a 10 as well. Well, you were
I'm
fun where you
sorry.
lasted, die.
No, it's my fault.
Just
My dark aura is just tainting everything around me. You'll be
Sorry,
next,
Guthrie.
and I'm sorry for it. I am
it's
an omen
okay.
of death.
I'll be fine.
I mean, I can cast another spell, right? Because I was a cantrip.
That was a cantrip. Yes. It has to
Okay.
be a bonus action spell.
That's true. I don't have any of those.
Healing word and inspiration. Those are big bonus actions for bards.
Yep.
I mean, no one's. You're the only one still currently held, but
It's down from the inside.
it's gonna die.
What you got, Guthrie?
I'll send another healing word towards Mion
Okay.
just to help out.
Okay.
I have 3. Right, 3d8. No, 1d8, 1d4, 1d4.
1d4.
That was
What
it.
level?
First level.
1d4.
Yeah. All right, you get 6 points back.
There you go. Jack, 10.
Yo.
Rothgar, the one holding Miku is barely put together. The one that she just escaped from with some good swings, you might be able to down it. And the third one looks big.
I'm gonna split up my 2 attacks, see if I can't finish off the one that Miku's in.
Okay.
So the first one is 12 plus 8, so that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Absolutely.
That's a d8 plus 7. So 9 damage.
Are you
Swing through it.
raging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4 plus 3, so plus
Oh,
7.
okay. Sorry.
You swing through it, and the leaves and roots go scattering off, revealing Miku underneath, covered in wet dirt and rotted leaves.
So like her natural state.
It's like, all right, you're good. Back to the one
I
that
immediately
now.
fall forward and hug my direwolf.
Okay.
Back to the one that had Katarina that looks a bit funky. Oh, that rolled off a 20.
So
Okay, 14 plus 8, so
Hits.
that'll hit.
Mm.
8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that one's holding strong. What card were you on?
10.
10. 9.
direwolf.
Direwolf. You can go
You
first.
have way more decks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the one that
Yeah.
That,
helped me
absolutely.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have regular.
Crush it.
Hey.
15.
plus 8,
Oh.
so 23.
Yeah,
does hit.
math.
Yes, the
Great.
15 would have been enough, but the
Uh,
28.
Is she still within
Can I
range
still
of anyone to
sneak
sneak attack?
Yeah, Rothgar
Boom,
just,
all right.
just swung on it.
Get him.
Hello.
You guys are all
The
together
eight.
coordinating
Or
this.
are you here with the dagger or the
Yeah, the
rapier?
dagger.
Okay, then we'll do it for you.
Oh, so many dice.
Every time it's just an explosion of
Yes.
D6.
That's the way to do it, man.
Mhm.
Just
Mm-hmm. 32.
32?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You go to stab through it, and your arm just sort of pierces completely through. There's far less dirt and roots than you thought there was, and it just sort of crumbles down around there
Good.
onto the ground.
That is satisfying.
we all turn as one for the last one. Like
Yeah.
2.
It's not smart enough to run away, but yeah, they're next to one. You guys are next to the other one. Okay. Anything else? No. Wolf,
right. What's closest to the wolf?
a shambling mound.
Okay. He's gonna lick
The
Miko on
big
the
one?
cheek
Mm-hmm.
and attack. 18.
Yes, it's
This is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage and 14 for the strength save.
That saves, yeah.
Okay.
It's 13.
Thought I'd had it.
Does it have a bonus action or any
Oh.
movement at all?
Yeah, the wolf can move.
Okay, I'd
Yeah.
like it to come back to me.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, the mound will make the attack of opportunity against it. 20. No. 14.
14 meets it.
14 meets it.
Mhm.
So the wolf is going to take 11, 15 points of damage.
Yay.
Now I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw for Tempest.
Same thing. 13.
Oh no, you that does not beat the damage of the
Okay.
wolf. So
The tempest
So
one?
Miku's hair starts turning black, and you see the winds around her start swirling a lot faster. Her eyes start fading down to a black, and she looks very feral. And she's now Tempest. So I don't know. I don't know if anyone's seen it before.
I haven't.
I definitely
Nope.
haven't.
Madeline might have seen it.
Did you tempest at the tower when we stole the Arc Rider?
Yes, I did.
I wasn't with you.
Yeah,
No,
so none
I
of
didn't
us
see it.
have seen this happen.
You're all like,
before.
the fuck?
You
Yeah.
might have seen it before you left Sanctum.
So now Tempest is standing with this wolf, dire wolf next to her.
I'm still fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. What number was that?
9.
9. Right?
9, 8, 7, 6. 6 is the mounds. One of them. Yeah, you're there. Yeah, we'll do Madeline first. Oh, miss both of those. 13 being the higher. And Rothgar,
Yes.
natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And
Weirdly enough, it doesn't.
Somehow.
Wow.
14 misses.
okay, that is 30 points of damage, half to 15.
Yes.
Okay, new round.
I was 5.
Well, 5. Please, Maya.
Yeah.
Neon.
That's okay.
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it. You can do
Do you
it.
want
Your
to
sex
borrow
tape.
a
I'm
d20?
losing my mind, but I feel like I'm gonna try this one more time.
I believe in you.
Do it.
I believe in my children. Yeah. Let's have a good time, everybody.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's a fairly good time.
That is a fairly good time. Like 24, 25?
24 does hit.
24.
Absolutely.
It's probably even higher than that. I'm just doing
24.
math fast. Another good child. Wow.
23.
Mhm.
23 hits.
Yeah. Awesome.
Miss a dance party.
Additional divine smite. This time at first level again. So 2d8.
Okay.
So this. Can I have one more d8?
Yeah, so it should be your D10 plus 3D8.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna re-roll 2 of these because every time I get a 1 or 2 damage die, I get to re-roll it
Yep.
because I'm fighting with my 2-handed weapon. So
Because
that's
Say so.
13
There we go.
There it is.
That's better.
and another 13.
The
So
76.
first
26.
13 was enough.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
hashtag
So,
overkill.
yes. So your glaive comes swinging around as the first blade pierces into the mound. You sort of give it a good overhead whip around, and the second blade comes and cuts through, scattering the leaves and roots onto the ground. If you want to move, you can use that other attack against the one remaining mound.
Right. Yeah, that was only.
It's already hit.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
have the same armor class,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, got it.
you would not have committed a second attack had you known the first one defeated this thing. So
I guess. And then the divine smite only applies to the first attack, right?
Correct.
So just roll it for.
Yep.
Okay. So.
I believe you can
One,
divine
two.
smite again in the same round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm
I mean,
gonna
if you have
rest
the-
after
if
this.
you have
I'm
the
having
spell
a.
slots to
I
use.
do. I have one first level spell slot. I'll do
Okay.
it. So I'll need another D8. Just one. The same one. Thank you. 3, 5, 23. Wait. No. Am I going insane? I am. This is fine.
You can re-roll that one because it's 2, right?
Oh, you're right. There's a 2. Cool. Yeah, let's just reroll that.
21. So 29 on the dice.
Thank you. 29.
Plus your strength modifier,
Plus 4. So 33.
plus your charisma modifier.
Plus 3. So 36.
One was. Okay. Sure.
The charisma you said was for your
Smites.
sacred weapon.
You made it the sacred weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
So I
was
guess a plus
that was
4.
for attack, not damage.
Oh, it's not for damage.
Yeah.
I thought it was for both.
33.
33.
So yeah.
33.
Done. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like take a swig of the wine.
Okay.
That's
Finally.
a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. She
Okay.
has a bonus action.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
drink it all. I'm literally
'Cause I
just
thought
gonna
she
take
put
a
some smite
swig.
on stuff.
It's free. So,
Ah.
yeah. So there are smite spells that require bonus actions, and then there's just
Smite.
I hit something and I'm mad.
Look, all smite looks the same to me.
Yeah. I don't see the world through that lens.
Well,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be high roading you here. But,
It's in
so
your-
yes,
in
it
your
is a basic killing potion. It is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
hey, use the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No one ever uses
that
the
a thing?
It's a thing.
It's a
I'm
thing.
really proud of the thing.
It's so
Ooh.
pretty.
Healing potion vial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has all the D10s or 4s you could ever need.
Yes. Oh, they're so pretty. So just 2 plus
2 plus 2.
7.
7. You recover 7 hit points.
Yay. Oh, that's so cool.
All right, guys. New round. Up top. Ace.
Ace.
Go for it.
I kill it.
You kill it.
Do
Let's
it.
Do it.
It's done.
Lowest is an 18.
Both hit.
You're probably going to kill it. I wanted to grapple.
It's
Just wrestle it to the ground.
Yeah, I
Just
did.
punch it down.
In
I
Soviet
wanna wrestle
Union,
dirt.
Forrest grapple you.
Hey.
That's some good damage.
They're okay. They're not terrible.
You got a 6 and 5s.
You got a 6. That's
Yeah.
okay.
You got like a 6, 3
Okay.
5s.
So 26 and 3,
29.
29 plus 7, 36.
Nicely done.
And then the other one is just the 6. 5.
Plus the magic.
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay, great. It is barely holding on. After Madeline, Ace, King, Queen, Jack,
Oh, sorry. Jack.
Jack, yeah.
Is there one more left?
There's
Yes.
one left.
How far away is it?
You're
No,
on it.
it's
You're
the
on
one
it.
you
Oh, it's
just
the
hit.
one that I.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You didn't kill it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Good. Well, now I am.
Now you are.
Yeah. Just the two attacks again.
2 attacks. Let's do it.
Heyo. Olay. 17. 20.
Hits.
14.
Barely misses.
Okay. So just the first one.
Okay. Did that count your charisma modifier?
Or yes. You mentioned strength before adding to the damage. Why was that?
It always does because it's a melee attack.
Okay. I haven't been doing that.
Well,
Because I'm
that's
used to
okay.
playing a wizard.
They usually punch.
Wizards rarely add ability modifiers to things. However,
So-
martial attacks, melee, any weapon attack, usually is adding the relevant modifier to the attack damage.
Okay.
So
Now I know.
there you
We
go.
all learn new things every day, everybody. All right. 4, and then I'm gonna re-roll this 2. 10
Plus your
Plus
strength
4.
mod.
Plus 4.
plus 4, so 14. Thank you, John.
That's showtime. So tell us how this goes.
I just take I got a little bit of strength back from the wine. I'm just gonna take a leaf and just bring my glaive whirling down on it from above.
Okay, so much like a wood chipper, and just this spiral
going
of
to town.
a double-bladed glaive sort of carves into the wood and the leaves, the dirt mound, and it begins to scatter and spread out across the floor. You guys can see the cart coming up the road, slowed a little bit by being down one wolf. But they are coming out. Your friends calling to make sure that you guys are okay.
We're mostly okay.
Does Tempest see her?
Yes.
Can I cast something? Because it's Tempest, and I don't know who that is.
Yes. Yes. You.
So she's going to cast Grasping Vine
Awesome.
and send
so
it
excited.
towards
Push
her.
her out of the way
Make a dex saving throw.
What is
That's gonna be fun.
because it's centered on an area, right?
it? I don't know.
It's a vine within 30 foot. It has a 30-foot reach.
Does it target a person or?
It doesn't say specifically.
I think it targets.
I think it targets a person.
Is there
Okay.
anyone within 10 feet of me?
Me.
You?
Many people within.
Yeah,
10 feet of
yeah.
you.
Perfect.
Sam, make a dex saving
You
throw.
gave me a potion,
Yeah.
which helped me. I can consider her friendly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So because
I mean,
bold-
they all just tried
bold
to say
choice.
it.
Yeah.
I have several different. Well, you're right. Several different auras. But I get a +3. I add my charisma mod to a saving throw if there are friendly creatures within 10 feet of me.
Then,
There you go.
yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Okay.
Please add it.
Cool beans. This is a
Dex.
Dexterity
Dex save.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
21.
That makes it.
Okay.
So without being able to see the vine as it comes
I hear the rumble.
wrapping up from the floor, yeah, you shift out of the way at the last possible second. You guys watch as Miku, having clearly vocalized, enchanted, and hurled the spell. What would you like to do?
Try to get in front of her
Okay, so
Hey.
you step in front of Tempest.
and try to raptor wrangle.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
$17.
Make a insight check, please.
Insight?
Yeah.
14.
14. You recognize Madeline not only as being a friend, but somebody that you respect and want to listen to. So
Okay.
you start to feel that anger.
She's looking at you full feral, just where you see it slowly, or nothing else changes, but her eyes kind of they're black, but they kind of focus on you.
Yeah, God, I dated you in high school. You all right? You all right, honey?
She's gonna let you. Are you going to touch?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna let. As soon as she starts to feel the hands. She's gonna have a moment where she tenses up and leans forward.
Oh
And
God,
then-
are we doing this?
And then, you actually say that?
I was drinking Campanelli this.
If I sound like a drunk opera singer, it's Maddie.
That's gonna. I think that's gonna spark something in Tempest, and she's gonna slowly. Her hair is gonna go back to the winds are gonna die down. Her eyes are gonna clear, and she's gonna look at you and then just kind of like fall into you.
Oh, honey, it's okay. It's okay. That's Tybalt. That's his job
Where's the
now.
wolves? Can we get the wolf? Where's that nice wolfy wolf?
Yeah,
Let's get him over
where's
here.
Fenrir?
Let's get all the wolves over here.
Let's
if
get
we
you something
can.
soft to pet. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wolf is there.
So you're just gonna stand back up and get out of your brace and look at you and say, "Oh, did we win?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Oh, good.
We,
Win
oh,
base."
shit, that's a good hello.
I'm
Yeah,
using,
hi.
meanwhile, I don't know if we've headed out of initiative, but I'm currently using lay on hands on myself because I'm not doing so hot.
You absolutely can.
And I'm also like really tense because I still got attacked from something else. So I'm not in a good mood. I'm just like, whew.
I always imagine lay on hands on yourself is Tina Belcher dancing with
Yeah.
So sorry.
How many points of lay on hands do you apply?
I honestly apply
Both
all
hands.
of them.
I think you have
Well,
like
actually, I have a
55.
couple. Yeah, I do have a couple left, but I also lost a lot of blood.
I think it's
as they
5 points
say.
per level, so
Um,
you should have up to 55.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get back up to max health at 70, so I will have used most of them.
Okay,
I will do the math later.
sure. That sounds good.
But just gonna breathe for a second.
Are you okay?
Me?
And then, yeah,
Yes,
no,
big
she's
group.
fine. Look at her. She got
Yes,
she got her
I-
dog. She's
Fine?
good.
Yes.
Good old Mickey
I got
Mac.
trapped inside the leaves, but I'm fine.
Yes, I know. I smacked him off of you very well.
Thank you. How are you?
Wonderful. Are you okay?
Whose is this? Me holding up the wine, just being like, "Who's my friend?"
Oh shit, Dad! No, that's yours. It's a gift. You keep it. Did you drink it?
I did.
Good.
It's rather good.
Right? Picture right up. Do you have a name?
I do. But first, I would like to know what the hell just attacked me.
Well,
think they were
you're gonna
nice.
kick yourself about this one. But it was a couple of good sized piles of dirt
No,
and
I
ephemera.
heard the piles.
Yeah. Oh, that was I think as the last pile died, I think it kind of shot one off, just kind of like a dying grasp, to try to one last bit of lashing out at you for the damage you'd done to it.
Make a deception check.
Yep.
I would like to dagger drawn stealth up
Inside
to
check.
her.
Okay.
To-
Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
through
yeah,
this and then we'll.
Mm-mm. Oh wait. Oh, I have advantage out of battle. Haha.
Oh,
Ooh, better.
My deception was an 11.
19. I know he's lying.
Yeah, but I will also say you get the idea of why he's lying. He is lying in an uncomfortable fashion. He's not
I
attempting.
can tell it's probably because
yeah,
it's one
he's
of the party
attempting
who
to
attacked me.
diffuse a situation rather than lull you
You
into some
tried.
sort of false sense of security.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sometimes why people are lying is as important as
Mhm.
as
what they're
they
lying
are.
about.
Yeah.
Actually, I would
It'll
like
be
to change
fine.
tactic.
Go for it.
Right. So I'm so sorry, but I don't think we actually got your name. Jacket comes off, shirt comes off. She just starts stripping right in front of you, but doesn't sound like she's stripping.
Make
She's
a
stealthily
check.
stealth.
Wait,
Stealth
what?
strip.
Oh,
Stealth strip.
I was like a little
She's
concerned
gonna
because I would
stealth
have
strip.
Mm-hmm.
heard
It's
the.
a thing you do when you
Oh
lie.
no! What am I?
Just perception.
Perception? No. 11.
13.
Damn it.
You know she's moving, but you don't know.
I take like a step back. My name is Neon. I am on my way.
Hey, Mion, can I ask you a question? And forgive me if I'm being blunt. You seem to have a knack for things. Do you happen to sense maybe the presence of any kind of justice around here right now, or
It's always
Vigilance even?
vigilance.
vigilance? if you sense any kind of vigilance about you?
It's cold, right? Is it cold to everyone else, or is it just me?
I'm so confused.
It's okay.
As your character would be.
I'm just like, I'm on my way to redemption shares when I encountered those bizarre creatures.
Yeah, they were
And
a hell of a
I-
thing.
Appreciate that you all fought them with me.
Well, yes, of course.
You're welcome. I guess. I mean, like, yeah, we're gonna just leave you to have to fight
Perception
them
is such a funny thing, isn't it?
It truly is. It's in the eye of the beholder, I believe.
Meon, if you were going to describe what we were fighting, what words would you use?
A
It was
leafy
little dark out
mound.
here.
A leafy mound?
Yeah, I mean,
So many mountains,
there's
really.
a couple.
How
of
many
mounds.
fingers am I holding up?
Haven't heard that one before. I just like take another swig. If there's any wine left, I'm drinking it.
Sure.
Just
Is
like
it intermingled
fully.
with wine? I thought it was just. I think she just repurposes the bottles, so
Yeah.
it looks cooler.
It's for the aesthetic, really.
That's right.
Um,
At that point,
you
it's
can
like-
make another perception check.
Mhm. 23.
Roll me one more time.
Also perception?
Yeah.
18.
So you can at least count the whiff of the wind, the 4 fingers.
What the fuck is that?
No.
She rolled a disadvantage, and an 18
That's fair. I mean,
is
yeah.
enough to count.
No, I know. That's
4
but just
fingers.
that there's an ability out there that 4 fingers. What are you? I can
What
hear
are
them.
those? 4 fingers. Now will you leave me alone, please? Do you happen to know what those things were?
Leafy mounds.
Leafy mounds.
Angry
Do
plants.
we want to?
You can all make. I'll take nature or arcana.
Ooh, nat 20, so 25
On which one?
on Arcana.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
25.
13.
6 nature.
21 on nature.
19 on nature.
12 arcana.
I knew exactly what the hell those things were.
Yeah. So they
Is your shirt
are.
back on?
Same like
They are entities. You guys know that they are entities of rot that can be summoned. They also build up in areas of negative energy. The presence of the dragon or the orcish cult may have inspired them to exist or force them into existence. So you guys would, between the 3 of you, absolutely could piece that together.
So yeah. So standard Shamelin mound. Just a couple of this time of night in this part of the forest. What with them acidic dragons flying about and trying to resurrect the long dead orc god. That kind of thing. It's
Like
just
you
bound
do.
to happen.
Yeah.
We need to cleanse the area, get rid of the negativity.
Yeah. You got any sage there, Miku?
I've got incense.
Oh, perfect. I think that'll work.
She's gonna use a Druidcraft to light the incense. She's gonna have the wolf bite down and hold one, and they're gonna go off in a circle.
Okay.
Are you all
Dress? No.
Huh?
you seem well informed about the orc cult.
We have seen a lot of it, yeah.
We have approximate knowledge of many things, indeed.
Came into encounter with it myself. I may or may not be on my way back after having looked for someone in connection with it. But
Yeah, how'd you get tipped off to the orc cult? Because our group kind of just had it thrown into our laps, more or less.
oh, they didn't find them. I found
I mean, we weren't looking for them, but you never know what you're going to see sometimes,
It's true.
right?
Yeah, just
Yes.
gonna spring out at you.
Mm-hmm.
Popping out of left field,
Mhm.
right
Yeah.
field, left field, and right field.
yes, if you're not paying enough attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Got me looking cross-eyed sometimes.
Yeah.
Just don't know where things are coming from.
Depends.
Well, I guess I'll be on my way then.
Oh, shit, no.
I
You
mean-
fight good for a blind girl. You
Yeah,
should definitely come with us.
yeah,
Or
we got.
can get
Like,
you.
okay, bye.
We can get you to redemption chairs.
Yeah, absolutely. We're heading that way ourselves, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you say? I mean, it's got to be easier to get by. What with you being blind and all, and us not to get over to back to redemption shares.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Then let's be on our way before any more of those mounds of leaves show up.
Yeah, I know. It's the damnedest thing whenever you're just gonna get the surprise attack by mounds. You just never know when it's gonna happen. Let's roll out, guys. I think that's
Yeah.
Let's keep on keeping on.
Ambrosius.
Okay. You guys gather up your mounts. The rest of the caravan sort of joins you. Theon, are you riding your own mount, or are you gonna ride in the cabin of the wagon? You are offered either.
I have. I have a spell that is find steed, so it essentially conjures like a spectral steed.
Yeah.
Ghost horse.
But
Ghost Rider.
essentially, I'm Ghost Rider. But I think I am just going to ride in the wagon.
Okay. You're riding the carriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take advantage of their hospitality.
Sure, absolutely. You are offered to step up into the carriage. I'll take a perception check from you.
Let me guess. Everyone is naked.
I got dressed again. You're fine.
Yeah, that was.
Thanks.
They're a little
You
more.
would also not be the first person that Madeline just got naked.
That's
So,
fair.
18.
you
It's
sit in the
what I
carriage. You do recognize a few very distinct smells. There is a hint of sulfur as well as perfume and incense. You can smell the traditional holy oils that you would be very familiar with as far as clerics of the Imperial Pantheon go. There seems to be at least 2 individuals in here that have that those oils on them, and there is a distinct orcish musk that is commonplace among orcs. It is not foul, but it is.
Present.
Yeah, it is present. Yeah, absolutely. You would think none of these people are necessarily dirty or unkept. There's a wide variety of people traveling with this caravan. It's a little bit of a sensory overload, but when you get into the carriage bed wagon enclosure,
Yeah.
just carriage. It's a little easier to kind of focus on those things. The deep timbre of one of the older gentlemen sort of looks you over. Are you all right?
Fine. I've been worse.
It doesn't mean you couldn't be better. Are you still injured in any way?
I am just angry. I was
Didn't you heal up?
engulfed. I did heal up.
Yeah.
But I am just angry that I was literally engulfed by a pile of leaves and almost died.
I am angry.
So I am frustrated with myself.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're seeing just how kind of like dirty you are. They're the gentleman that spoke up is
Idris
sort
Elba.
of what?
Idris Elba.
Yes,
She doesn't know that.
So, can we take a moment to describe our characters to each other?
Oh, yeah.
Please, because after the fight, it's a little difficult. But after the fight, I'd like to know what everybody looks like before we get into the NPCs.
It would also help my character because I'm blind. So descriptive video service, everyone, please.
So Miku, just for your non-blind player eyes,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's Miku. She's an air genasi, so she has light blue skin with swirling kind of cloud-like patterns on her face. She has long white hair that's kept up usually in a high ponytail. She has bright blue eyes, pointed ears. She's about 5'6", 5'7". She's wearing kind of bandeau harem pants. She's got a scimitar, a bunch of stabs on her back, little bags everywhere. There's always a gentle breeze blowing around her. And she's got a big metal cuff around her right arm that has a weird looking rune on it. And I think that's it. That's Miku. She's super cute.
Madeline is human. She's about 6 feet tall. She's curvy. She's chunky. She's got lots of like red Merida hair. She has a rapier and a dagger. She has a bunch of other knives that I still need to get you that list. I'm so sorry. And then 2 hand crossbows on either thigh. She's dressed very piratey, with the tricorn and all of it. And it's all in like shades of green and brown. She has a lot of scarves on her hat. They're hers.
Scarves.
I mean, they are now anyway. So I think that's it.
All right.
Rothgar Brittledorn is a dragonborn. He is bronze. He is dressed in very fine clothes and a very nice robe out on the outward. Most of his clothes are darker blacks with a slightly darker black shirt. But it's has silver filigree on it. He is a bronze dragonborn, but he has silver filigree on. He has these boots that come up and they have like silver clasps on them. You will see that he has a trident on his back and a mace hanging at his side, and a very large and ornate-looking signet ring that he just loves to make sure everyone can see at almost any moment.
Nice. So Mion is very pale in most of her complexion. She has extremely light hair, and obviously her eyes, but also her skin is kind of like not quite translucent, but the kind of pale that you see where it is very blue undertones, almost like it hasn't really seen a lot of the sun, or it's like just getting used to seeing more of the sun. And she's dressed in armor, not full plate, but more like a combination of chain and splint. And she has a clasp of the sign of like an imperial soldier, essentially. And of course she has her trusty glaive, as well as a couple of other basic weapons that you can't see because she's got them tucked away.
How tall is she?
She is, that's a good question. She's rather small, actually, now that I think about it. Where are you at? I wrote you down. She is 5 feet tall.
Oh my god!
She's small.
Also, she weighs 58 pounds. Oh my god! Because her race has the equivalent of bird bones, which are partially hollow in their composure. So she is extremely light.
She's small.
She's small, but she is fierce.
Yeah, Guthrie Woodeye, he's a half elf, pretty like tan complexion, but like I said, a little spotty, a little freckly. 2 different color eyes, one blue, one green. Bit of a lopsided smile, about mid-length, shaggy, kind of like dirty blonde hair. He's wearing basically a leather doublet and chaps. They are bright sky blue with white fringe. He has a pistol on his hip, and he has a recently acquired bardic instrument, a cittern, on his back. Most strikingly, probably the first thing you're going to notice about him is the fact that he is wearing almost constantly sort of a clown grease paint at pretty much all times, to kind of pay homage to his circus upbringing and kind of just kind of the honor that little bit of his part of his life at anywhere he goes. Because who doesn't love a clown?
Roughly
Is that a
third
trick
of the
question?
population.
Yeah.
Okay.
Katarina is a tiefling. She's about 6 feet tall. She's got long black hair. She is dressed in Dia de los Muertos type clothes, and she's got her skirt hiked up so you can see her boots and her dagger on her thigh. She has a big hat that her horns go through, and she wears a half skull mask over her face to cover her identity.
What color is your skin?
Brown, like a light brown.
We've never seen you without your mask, right?
I did take it off when we were going into the town.
Yeah, once or twice you've taken it
Yeah.
off, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
And do you ever take the clown light off?
Nope.
Okay, I was like, I don't know that I've ever seen all y'all's
Some
faces.
people wonder if it's a curse. I'm not going to
Actually-
say one way or the other.
You
Ooh,
weren't.
mysterious.
I don't think you were with us when I took my mask off because it was so the guards didn't know who I
Not
was
getting
when we
that
were
out of
going
your
into the
way.
town.
Yeah, no, I've never
You took
seen
your
you
mask
guys.
off so the guards didn't know
Yeah,
who you
exactly,
were. I
yeah.
love it.
Exactly.
That's okay, fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you guys are riding the rest of the day to Redemption Shares, yes, please.
As we're riding, I'm gonna Ambrosius and I are gonna drag back a little bit to get kind of close to Madeline and just be like, so, did you maybe notice a thing with Miku?
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen it once or twice. I don't really know what it is. I could ask. I was going to ask, actually.
Just something I noticed. Maybe a little bit out of the
Hey,
ordinary.
Miku!
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, how you feeling?
Great, I'm covered in dirt.
Yeah, you look good. So you kind of lost it back there.
Lost what?
Do you remember turning into like a scarier version of you?
I can do that?
Black eyes, dark hair,
No.
throwing things at people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miku. So you remember that part? We were fighting the mounds, and you kind of got swallowed up by the mounds for a little bit.
Yes.
Do you remember? Do you remember your poor friend, your poor direwolf, kind of taking a pretty bad hit?
Yes.
Do you remember immediately after that?
What's the next thing you remember?
What's the
after
next part you
This is on
remember?
horseback. Right?
Yeah.
Can I roll perception?
You were
or are they
giving
not
me a
close
hug.
enough to
Roll
write?
perception.
Okay, so that
So-
answers a few questions. So yeah, no, Miku, it went great.
17.
Everything went good. We won. We won.
There's a chunk of time that you're missing.
I'll say you're catching
Yes.
most of the conversation. You're perhaps missing some individual words and things, but you get the gist of it.
It happens sometimes, but Elath is helping me with it.
Elaf?
Oh, yes, she is the priestess of the Temple of the Unknown God I came from.
Right,
Long,
right.
long
Yes.
time ago.
Long time ago. So
Yes.
who's helping you with that now?
Well, I used to visit all the time, and when we had to leave, she gave me this. She said it would help. She points to her cuff.
The cup. Oh,
Mm.
what does that do?
I think it helps me remember, or it makes me forget. I can't remember.
Does it come off?
She told me not to take it off.
Yeah, that's
does
probably
it
safe.
does it come off though?
Yes, it can come off. She told me
Don't.
not to take it off, though.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother told me not to take off a lot of things, and here we are. So, just can I see it real quick?
She's gonna start getting nervous, and she's on her direwolf, and the direwolf will start growling.
I mean, I don't have to. No, it's okay to.
Yeah, I think for the peace of mind of the ride back to Redemption Shares, Miku, I think you can hold on to that bracer for the time being. It's nice though; it's real shiny.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
was a gift from her, so I can remember her. So.
Just one other thing. Do we trust the
The blind girl.
I was going to say paladin, but
I don't see, not sight.
I'm sorry. I believe she term is handy capable.
I mean, she fought pretty well.
Yeah. and
Oh,
I mean,
yes. But do we trust her in the cart with?
I mean, if
Should
Should
anything,
we be
I would
worried
trust
about
her.
her in the cart?
I would
know. I don't know her. That's why I'm asking.
personally, I would trust her more in the cart because of who she's surrounded by.
Yeah.
That
Like
is
I
true.
think, I think she doesn't seem the type to pop off But were she to,
That's the group
Pop
to
off.
do it in front of.
yeah, I wouldn't want to around them. I've seen, I've seen Portia cast that chromatic sphere of hers once, and that alone is terrifying. So I'm fine. I trust. She seems all right.
She
A
did not
little-
say
a little-
thank you.
A little
And
serious, but other than that, you can't really fault a paladin for being serious.
She
No.
did say thank you, but I think that was during the time when you just weren't there.
I don't
Yeah.
think she likes me anymore.
When you went to sleep,
I mean,
You did try to hurt her.
yes.
I did.
Well, one of you, whatever.
yeah,
Tessie.
you fell asleep, and you kind of lashed out a little bit.
I would not do that.
Yeah,
I
She's
know.
gonna go back.
We know.
To just,
Yeah.
No.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, it's true. I get that.
This is
You're-
good.
You're
This is
probably right.
Sound logic. I see it.
Could I roll a check to see if I understand what's happening to her? I know it'd probably be far fetched.
Sure. It is difficult.
Is it?
Roll me. What would you like to attempt to roll?
Well, pretty much everything is awful. So there's not really many categories you could pick
It's
besides medicine that are actually relevant.
I'm thinking it's either Arcana or Religion.
Okay, that's fine. They're on equal standing with each other. Nope, I know absolutely nothing and less. 1
Okay.
minus 1, so 0.
While this conversation is happening outside, yeah, you have no idea what's up with her. She's weird.
She looks over to she doesn't really know you're blind. She's just gonna wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the cart. The shades are like down. So
It's like she's gonna wave in that general
Still,
direction.
yeah.
anyway.
yeah, absolutely.
She'll feel it.
I
She'll
did
feel
not
it.
think that changed your.
Yeah.
I was just for sake,
I can get her to like me. She's not used to people not liking her. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is like, I don't understand.
Meanwhile, inside the cart, as some of that is happening outside, after a few minutes, the gentleman will speak up.
Mhm.
I notice your vestments. What deity do you serve?
I wouldn't save your additional notes.
Say
It's
no.
legitimately going to be a bit
Mervina.
that I do.
Marvina.
That-
Damn
That
it.
one.
Miravina.
We're all so
Close.
I'm going
close.
to write it on.
I was like, it's like Minerva, but
Yeah.
Yeah, probably where it says deity.
That's why I said
Yeah,
Mervina.
maybe.
Miravina. That was close.
Mirrorball.
Yeah,
Butterball?
that one.
Oranges.
I served the deity Butterball.
As you say that, and the orc. So you're actually sitting next to the orc, and the other two are across from you.
Mhm.
You hear him sort of, really. I, in fact, am a devotee of Miravina herself as well. How long have you been in her service?
Really can't remember.
It's good to find another devotee. I hope this incident hasn't put you off. Is there anything I can do to help you in some way?
No, but I appreciate it. I'm actually looking for someone, in fact.
We spend much of our time looking for people. I'm not even going to make you roll. You can feel the dirt, like being removed from you
Mhm.
as somebody is cleaning your armor and things.
Mhm.
You suspect with prestidigitation.
Mhm.
It's an act you are familiar with. So it's just-
I am actually looking for one orc priest. Kellic? You may have heard of him.
I in fact have. I am that orc priest.
I had my suspicions.
Good. Now I have mine. Who are you? Why are you looking for me? People that have been looking for me lately have been a very mixed bag. It has been a very up and down thing with people looking for me.
I have been asked to protect you in a contract with Averin. Don't know if you are familiar.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, possibly for the greater good.
You hear the deep inhale from enemies. It's all right, friend. That one is, in fact, one of ours. We have received the message from one Kellic. I'm afraid that your information might be a bit out of date, but we intend to sail for Radico and Avrin within the next day or so. If you would like to take that journey with us, you are welcome to.
I think I will have to, as my agreement was that I would escort him and make sure he befalls no dangers.
Good. Then, Kellic, we hope that you have your sea legs about you. We'll be bringing you to Avrin. I mean, I kind of like it here, but okay. I'll go. It's always a good time to take a religious pilgrimage in the winter. That's how we get there. Morara's nice. You'll enjoy the festivals. Sure. All right. I guess.
Just keep giving me the legs.
Yeah. Being further away from the dragon that wants to use me as a instrument of pestilence, that feels like a good thing. So I'm gonna vote yes. Darling, I don't think there was much of a vote involved, but for sure, your vote is appreciated. The rest of the journey is uneventful. When you guys make your way into Redemption Shares, by the time you get there, Portia has fully cleaned your armor. Just because she keeps things tidy. Yeah, you and her are not the same wavelength at all. You guys arrive in Redemption Chairs with Caravan. You'll arrive on the 23rd of Savages
At Redemption.
at Redemption Chairs. Yeah. That night, you have the opportunity to go and enjoy some of the culinary treats that Redemption Chairs has to offer. You can remember that specific tavern.
The taste.
Something table? I didn't eat there.
Okay.
That was right
I'm
after.
sure I did.
That was
Yes.
right after Friend.
I
think
am
the
Can I
taste-
roll to remember?
Can I also roll to see if I
Sure.
know?
Sure, you guys can roll. Cody might not remember.
What's the
Exquisite table.
Exquisite taste.
what's the
No,
modifier?
we
Or is it
found
just
a-
straight roll?
History.
We found a
Oh, it's a
table
history?
with dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something tasty.
This table that you
Seven-
got.
17.
Ah, okay.
That's
Let's be
18
clear. I'm
plus
not preparing them. I'm
6.
just finding a place.
24.
I keep wanting to call it the
Okay.
acquired
History.
taste, but I know it isn't
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so there is a very specific tavern that sort of has kind of a half barn opening area. It is where every day they have a different chef
Mhm.
Oh, it's one of the
from one of
fancy
the
ones.
monstrous races that comes in and
Especially-
cooks. They call it. They kind of call it like cuisine of their people. You suspect it is a bit fancified versions, a lot of smoked meats and roasts and things like that, birds and sides, and it is very good.
Anything not meat?
Yeah, they're vegetables, absolutely.
Noodles.
Not
Zoodles.
today. Today is not noodles.
Day.
So a lot of them don't have bread-based dishes because they tend to be. It also depends on the race. Hobgoblins have breads, but most of the like orcs and ogres that come through and cook through there don't because they're more nomadic
Yeah.
people, so they
Oh.
don't actually have
Breads.
ovens.
Right.
They wouldn't have access to make breads. They wouldn't have those sorts of boats and things, but they would do. That's why it's a lot of like cured, smoked, and things like that. So just a little thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any specific business you would like to do in redemption shares?
Eat.
Yeah, I think chowing down after all this travel and finding mounds has probably worked with powerful appetite.
Absolutely.
Are we all in a big group with like everyone at dinner?
More or less,
Yeah,
yeah.
So
family
I'm
dinner.
still covered in dirt,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting right up next to Portia.
Okay. Yeah, she is cleaning the dirt from you. She
Okay.
is prestidigitationing it off. And where she may have been subtle with Neon, she is not subtle with makeup. She goes, "Oh, and she'll just like keep going with
Would it be possible if for me to cast minor illusion so that there's one spot of dirt on Mika that just will not go away?
Yeah, go for it. Make a performance check.
She will
Alright.
set you on fire if she
Yeah,
finds out.
Oh,
13 total.
Portia rolls a natural 20
That's about right,
on
yeah.
her Arcana check.
Uh-huh.
Funny.
So she goes and you have the dirt there, and she wipes over it, and then you're sitting at the. So it's long, like half log tables.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
things. It's very rustic in style.
Yeah.
But where you are sitting, she just starts. She casts create bonfire
Mhm.
right underneath you,
Mhm.
and it immediately susses out. But you get the brief moment of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I kind of jump up just immediately start kind of patting it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
At this
Oh,
point,
it-
Rothgar is just excitedly laughing, like, ha 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 ha.
It is without missing a beat. So
Yeah.
it's clean, clean, clean. There we go.
Yeah,
And we're
yeah.
back.
Well, some people can't take a joke.
But she's smiling. She's enjoying her version of the joke.
Mika doesn't see that. She thinks she's smiling at her. So
Yeah.
she's like,
She loves me.
We all won.
So yeah, it is a wonderful goat-based dish. This evening. And so yeah, there are a lot of root vegetables, I would say, paired with it.
like
It
full of
is-
roots.
Yeah, it is a hobgoblin based thing. So,
Rothgar is going to foot the bill
mhm.
for the table, and he's also going to order a round of the finest wine.
Hey, big
All
spender.
right, yeah.
Well done.
He's-
So I'll say 25 gold probably for
Yeah.
all of it. Easy for the meals and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's a delightful time. You guys are preparing to set out the next day.
In the morning, I talk at them for 10 minutes. 14 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
You all gain 14 temporary.
We may not need them, but
But
I
you
didn't
never know.
think we'd need them last time,
And his house.
and the leaves almost killed us.
As you guys are preparing, as you guys are setting out from redemption shares, you know that you are. I think you're at least a week or two from Alardico.
Mhm.
Might be 2 or 3. I'll have to finish the maps to get that done.
Yeah.
At least the coastline, I should know. You all have some other fancy ships that you can meet up with and take. You would not have to sail around the Horn at that point, were you to take the phenomenal vessel
Mhm.
or the Ark Rider. I suppose you could actually over land.
Which
Yes.
one have I fancied up the room on for me?
The fight, I think.
Probably the fight. Yeah.
And we're not near the fight.
We're
You-
on the fight.
So,
Oh, we're
yeah,
on the fight
you're
right
on
now.
the fight.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You are on the fight. Yeah.
I'm saying if we're going to move, I'm going to
Take your fancy.
take
things
all
with
my
you.
fancy things.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave the shelf though.
Right. That's a permanent installation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't have the screwdriver.
Wolves
Can't get it out.
Wolves don't do great on the sea, but I tell you what, make me an animal handling check.
Aw. 12.
12. I will say you could take and care for one of the wolves.
Okay, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Fenrir Would you want to come with me and stay with me, or do you want to stay with the rest of the pack?
Make a persuasion check.
17.
No, I like you. I stay with you.
Okay. She's gonna leap on it like it's not.
Miku squeals and wolf.
Yeah.
She's snuggling. She's just squealing and snuggling in the corner.
Mhm.
She rubbing his belly.
Ah,
But she's going to say goodbye to her other ones,
okay.
her goodest boys, tell them how much she
Yes.
loves them.
Yes.
She's coming back for them at some point.
Okay.
So she's saying this goodbye for now.
Well, we're leaving them in an orc town. They take care of wolves better than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll go back to the same state we bought them from, and
It's
Yeah,
like
we
buying.
was-
It's like buying
Yeah.
But
puppies
this is
and then walking
also
up to a kindergarten
my
class. and being like,
pack.
Can you
Right,
guys take
yeah.
care of the puppies?
So, like, yes, I give everyone there, like, I'm not intimidating when I meet Coop, but a very, like, you take care of my boys.
I'll go behind her.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an intimidation check, sure.
But it's like cute how she's trying to
Sure.
be like,
Yeah.
but she's very sincere and like,
Cool.
take care of my
It's a
best
21.
boys.
Yeah.
I'll be
Hey,
back.
I'm
for them.
just going to be there.
Yeah. They are, if they were not before, they are committed to caring for these dire wolves.
You're a kind DM. You're a great DM.
That's good. So yeah, you guys know that to travel to this wheel, to these monks of the cog, it's a bit of a journey. You can hasten it by taking the phenomenal vessel. Probably the fastest journey because you can travel straight over land, fly.
Mm.
The Arc Rider might be just as fast, it might be a little more recognizable, but both of those are more ostentatious way to travel. What are your opinions? Do you think it is worth the haste to
I
get there?
I don't.
I think we should ask Animus and Portia if they think, since they're the one who knows Caliber, if they think this is something we need to hasten to. Like, is this like a life and death thing, or like, can we make normal travel time?
Well, it's something for the group to think about. You'll make normal travel time to Arardico.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I want to ask them too, to like, obviously in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So like, because they're the ones who know more
if we
about it.
take those ships that they're wanted, also,
We are leaving the Empire.
Yeah.
oh right, they're,
Right.
they're still
Yeah.
they're still wanted,
Right.
and we have fewer people that can sail them, that know how.
True.
This would be a good time to learn, but it might also be better if we just had people that could do shifts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I think discretion might be helpful, at least in getting to Avison before we know what we're getting into. Because I think the last thing we want to do is bring all kinds of hell down on us unnecessarily.
And we need those boats to get to Hal.
Yeah. So my vote's for the discreet option.
So it seems like the fight.
The fight. That's my vote.
Yeah.
We'll move the final vote to Discord just in case other people have a varying opinion. That's good to know.
Mhm.
So you stick with the fight and the Luckstone on your way to Arardico. I'm going to say it is 3 weeks of travel time.
Mhm.
As you don't travel in straight lines, you travel in evasive, roundabout,
We
sort of
serpentine.
serpentine. You crazy Ivan it.
Yeah.
We
So-
don't pull a Rickon.
Yeah. As you guys go, so you can mark down that.
So 3 weeks from the
The
23rd.
23rd.
So it's 3 weeks into.
Yeah, so from the 23rd,
Into
it'll
dusk?
be into Fel.
Fell.
Yeah.
Fel.
So it is the month of Fel. If you leave port on the 23rd, then 1 week is in Savages,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll
14th.
arrive in Arardico on the 14th of Fel. The first day of Fel is the first day of winter. And you are traveling south, so the weather is slightly warmer, but you are still on the seas in winter. It is cold. It is very windy. It is very bitter. No snows out on the high waters, but you can, when you are approaching islands or coastlands, you can see that there is definitely nightly frost, if not some snows. A lot of the subtropical and Mediterranean kind of islands that represent the southern isles will only have snow like up near the caps, where it is very cold. Yeah,
As a druid, the first day of winter is kind of like a sacred day.
sure.
So Miku wants to put together a little like celebration on the boat
sure.
with whatever material she has to try to create a little festive, kind
Yeah.
of like fun party for everyone.
Absolutely. The sailors and everybody will be
Oh, yeah.
invested in that. There are festivals that center around Fell and on that day.
Yeah.
So
When he's Druidcraft to make it look like it's like snowing and like
Mhm.
lights dancing around. And I'm assuming she would ask you if you're on the same boat to play music.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guthrie is there. He is absolutely there to break out a good sea shanty, some good seasonal tunes.
bagpipe sea shanty.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, bagpipe sea shanty. 100%.
excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have a nice little first day of winter party.
yeah.
That sounds lovely.
I am in my partiest of robes.
Of course.
Yes.
She appreciated that so much. She like showed up for her
Oh, yeah.
party. Like,
Showed up,
all my
3
friends-
scarves.
All my friends showed up for my party. And it's a nice night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to do during that travel time?
3 weeks.
You don't need to tell me downtime activities. I'm asking if there's conversations or role play opportunities that you guys would like to take advantage of now before arriving in Arartica.
At some point, Maddie wants to take every chance she can to like draw whatever's on the cuff
Mm-hmm.
with as much detail as possible without getting caught,
Okay.
so that she has that design on her at some, because she's going to ask once they get to RAR.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I mean, within 3 weeks, I'm assuming you succeed at some point.
I was gonna say, you
Yeah.
succeed at something. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I notice it ever?
Yeah. You can make a stealth check, make a perception check.
19.
11.
Okay. You notice at some point. She does. She
I'm
will
drawing
at
you.
some point.
Flattered as fuck.
And if that ever happens, you just real quick, like, stick figures next to the cuff. See?
Perfect likeness.
Yeah. Having trouble with your hair, but I think I got the rest of it pretty good.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's tricky because like, obviously, I would want to. Obviously, I want to see about anything we might be able to gather what small we can on the monks of the wheel or monks of the cog and any knowledge of that. But I also kind of know I think we're currently where we're at, where we can be knowledge wise on that without
Yeah.
like being there and.
You might be able to ask around in Arartica, but
Yeah, that's
But
what
we're
I
not
mean. It's,
there yet.
until we get there. Yeah, on the boat.
There's
no. Yeah.
not much you can really do. They are
Yeah.
very obscure.
So I know. Do I know Avrin well?
Everin was your
He was the
point
friendly point
Yes,
of contact.
and yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You would know Averin, I wouldn't say in like a brotherly capacity, but yeah, you would count him among your friends for sure.
Okay. And so you got
She knows Averin.
Avrin. So I'm just kind of going to be like, so do you know Avrin? Do you work with him often?
On occasion, when he's got work.
Interesting. Yes. Yeah, that's actually how I came to be a part of this. I was like, go help them with something. It turned out to be a giant lava machine. You know, these things, they happen. So I noticed how to put this diplomatically, really. You can't see, but you can see.
Yes.
Good. Glad we got that out in the open. Wonderful. How
Usually, in my other game, I put my thumb up when I'm out of character, so I'm
Sure.
just trying to like
Fine.
use it as a
We do
way to
this.
be like,
we do a when you want to be real distinct. It's
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
okay,
You're welcome
now
to
a
do
different side.
anything. Either way,
Good to know.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, the correct term is actually blind sight.
Ah, an oxymoron, like my late mother-in-law.
And I don't exactly see, but what I do is I use things other than my sight to see.
Interesting. So, like sound and smells and such.
Yes.
I take very good pride in the next question, so I need you to be completely honest with me. How do I smell?
My first thought was to say bougie.
You don't understand.
Answer.
That would be a compliment.
Rich as hell.
Can I actually make this a Sherlock-esque challenge
Sure.
where I literally try to tell him exactly what he smells like?
Absolutely.
What do I roll? Perception, like investigation or perception?
Ooh.
Well,
I will.
perception because I'm just kind of like,
I will.
but-
I will say it is investigation. However,
oh, okay.
I
Rest
I
in
will
peace.
give I will give you advantage
Oh,
because
alright.
this is one of like
Your
this is
thing.
replacing your sight,
Mhm.
right? So you would know it well.
Mhm.
We'll do it as a skill challenge. So here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be perception,
Mhm.
investigation,
Mhm.
and then I will take nature or history as you attempt to identify either the base components of his colognes, i.e., what flowers and animal musks and things like that,
Mhm.
or what like manufacturers would have made them and what
Like
their official brand names are. and
artificial
things like
smells.
that. So
Okay. So does that mean you'd like me to roll multiple times, or
yeah, we're gonna roll multiple times.
Okay.
Multiple times. So up first, perception,
Mhm.
just as is.
15?
15.
Just as is, no modifier.
Well,
Yeah.
your perception
Oh,
modifier.
okay.
So,
Modifier.
Plus-
Sorry, you said as is.
not,
I was like,
not with advantage. That's what I
Okay.
meant.
oh, okay. That's going to be 22.
Yeah, you succeed. So you're able to
What
The
did your
library
blind eye
is
see,
open.
bitch?
you're able to
My blind-
distinguish
my notes.
each of the individual components. Make me a investigation check. This one you have advantage on.
It's like Mole from Atlantis.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. You
15.
told me. I didn't.
Okay. Yes, you can parse them out into their base components. You recognize the smell of the fire glands. You know the difference between the bronze and the gold for those. And nature or history.
They are equivalent. 18. You know, when it mattered, I was rolling sad.
Hey, this
and
matters.
This
25.
Oh, I
Oh.
know what I'm owing.
he's got it. It's got to be something bougie, like the rarest. I don't know. Do you wear rare perfumes?
yes.
Can I actually say that?
Exclusively.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
CK1.
are you wearing something rare?
Incredibly.
No
Steps
wonder.
back.
No wonder. I'm just like, just
You-
like
It's
guess it.
CK1.
You can describe all the smells to him.
Mhm.
You can describe it however you would like
Mhm.
between the two of you. You just don't know the name of the manufacturer,
Mhm.
right? But you can you have a hint of lemon with lavender, and is that sage I smell? I think it
Mhm.
is.
A touch of cedar, at least, as sort of like the base note. But then there's something.
So you're identifying. I'm going to say like 75% of what is in there.
I'm still immensely taken aback by
There's
how
something
accurate you are.
Honeysuckle. That's it. Honeysuckle. But there's one more thing.
It's going to bug me all day.
It's the hibiscus root.
That is something I have never come in contact with. Now I know.
It's, as I said, a very rare concoction. But overall, good, right?
Yes, not unpleasant.
There we go. Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's great having you on board with us. Wonderful.
I will also say that in lieu of finding any more information to further this, just to keep himself occupied, Guthrie is spending these 3 weeks trying to write sea shanties. Yeah. The current rhyme scheme that's getting away from me is for the one I'm composing called My Dainty Doll of Dafford, which is just the meter is a bit trickier than what I was anticipating.
Can I try to roll to see if I can help him complete the lyrics? What would that be?
Performance.
Yeah.
I would say performance.
I'm gonna try it.
At least once, I want to try to talk to friend.
16.
I actually had something that I wanted to do with her as well. So.
16.
16.
She's close.
Yeah, I know that the lead in is a Ponder Hills of Glory, but I can't quite find a good words I can find, but just the words that will make it sense and have it body.
With mounds that shamble towards ye.
There we go. Okay.
Swim
Okay.
across the ship.
There we go. That's it.
From the Lux
Thanks,
Stone.
Maddie. Thanks, Maddie. You're welcome. Jot it down.
From the phenomenal vessel overhead. You had something.
Yes, I wanted to. Well, Katerina wants to go, and it's been a while, but she wants to check with Maddie about how she's doing with things with friend. And
Oh,
since the last thing we had friend, and then we went and the book, and you had to yell at somebody because they tried to write their name, when they're very emotional.
right.
So,
Sorry.
see how you do.
Well, now embarrassed. Fine. I'm fine.
I think Katerina just wants to try and be a friend and try and help her through this.
Yeah, no, I don't I'm not real big on the feely. The touchy, yes. It's not fun when they walk away. It happened once and I don't want it to happen again. So I don't know, I think it was easier just to pretend you were all children and you needed my help and a babysitter.
I mean, babysitters are still good and they're very helpful. So
Yes, they are. But no one really cares when the babysitter goes home.
I mean, they care when the protector goes away.
That's different. I didn't mean to like you all as much as I do. And I don't like that you're in trouble. We're all in trouble, but I wanted to be like my wife. I wanted to be like Winnie and a hero. And I never realized just how much Yvonne was right. Winnie was a lot of things, and they were all perfectly lovely, but she was always getting hurt. She was always getting bruised. She just ran into things to fight. She never thought about what the end was. And that's not the smart way to save someone. She always called me a coward for not rushing in. And I was, for a lot of reasons. A lot of the things she called me were right too, but Winnie wasn't an angel. She wasn't perfect. And I'm not the worst thing in the world, either. I think I have a little bit of hero in me.
I mean, I didn't know Winnie, but you've saved my ass more times than I can count. So I think
You're doing a pretty good job on your own ass. I mean, if I may. Thank you. I got scared. I didn't know. how to help. But I still don't know how. But I don't think it involves selling my soul or any part of myself to faceless entities.
I
So,
agree with that.
so you know,
So
the
we're
list
on the
is
right
good.
track,
We're on the
yeah.
right track at
We'll
least.
get there.
Yeah, baby steps and nothing else. Thank you. Thank you.
And Maddie, for what it's worth.
Ah, Jesus! Where did
Sorry.
you go?
Yeah, I was in the back. I'm sorry. I was just tuning this. I didn't want to interrupt the moment. It seemed to be a thing. I just figured I'd wait for it to settle. I didn't mean to. I haven't known you long there, Maddie, but for what it's worth, I like you more than the monkey.
Fuck the monkey! Is Blanche on this damn boat?
Do you want her to be on the boat? That's up to you.
I have a monkey. It's a little white capuchin bitch, and I hate her. Her name is Blanche. She listens to everyone but me.
Who do you think she listens to?
Probably listen to me.
I
really
want to meet
her. At some point, we had like 15 druids in the party, so like it was just, I can't talk to animals, and I don't have animal handling. I barely got this thing to like come home with me. You know the IKEA monkey in the little coat?
What?
Yeah.
That's Blanche. Because when we first got her, we had to go to snow, so I had to buy her a little coat.
This is true.
I had to. I'm a responsible
Well,
monkey owner.
That's more than most could say.
Thank you. Blanche is somewhere. She's probably with you.
Probably.
You have a wolf now. Make an animal handling check. See if she'll hang out with you.
Different.
You
Okay.
smell like wolf.
I was like, eat the monkey, eat the monkey. I saved up
16.
so long for that fucking
She
monkey too.
no, you smell dangerous. She does not like you.
Danger!
You smell like dire wolf. And she does not want any part of
I
that.
probably
Can
had a
I smell
conversation
like
with
you?
her and was like, I respect that.
From
Yeah.
afar.
Listen, Miko, I don't really think we can be friends anymore. It's just, it's not really working for me.
Why is that?
You smell
I smell
like teeth. And,
Are you talking about Fenrir?
it has a name?
Yes, he has
Yeah.
a name.
No, that's death. So,
He
I
would
just,
not
listen,
harm you.
I think Maddie's not that bad. I think I'm gonna give her a second chance.
Oh my god. I respect your decision and I think you should be a
It's-
bit nicer to her and you should be best friends.
Okay, I think we're all saying some stuff right now.
Persuasion check.
No, right on my head across the river.
Yeah. Roll a
That's
d20.
That's a spicy 11.
7.
The monkey agrees.
Yes.
Nah, I think you're right. I think I went a little too hard on her, yeah?
Yes, I think so.
She's just
She,
weird.
she wants the best for you. She's lonely. She could use a friend.
She did buy me a coat.
She did buy you a very nice coat.
All right.
She used to talk to nothing, so.
Yeah, she's crazy though. She like talks to the sky
But
and
you
stuff.
you could help her out.
Me?
Yes,
Oh.
Go be her friend. Be with her. Keep her company. Let her know she's not alone.
Okay.
That is it.
Hey, Miku,
Yes.
I love you.
I've got something quick I want to do.
Yeah.
So Fenrir and I are out on the deck. Where he's
Just
lying down.
parading it around.
No, we found a spot.
Riding him. Just
No, we found a spot kind of out of the way on the part of the upper deck, and Tybalt is with us. We're kind of lying against Fenrir, looking at the stars, and I want to ask him.
Or she's just watching from the crowd.
I know it. You arrived to the battle with the mound things a bit late. Did you see anything different about me? Did you see the battle at all? My friends are acting a bit strange after the battle. And I can't remember part of it.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't see anything but you hugging Madeline. So
Okay.
that seemed a bit normal.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
You did tell me once there was things you couldn't remember. Is that something that we need to help you with?
I don't think so. I'm having trouble with it. They said that I acted different, and this is not the first time someone has told me this, but I can't seem to remember it. And I don't think it is a problem.
But if you don't remember, we won't know.
That is true. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I know I'm surrounded by friends who will help if something is happening, but I have not hurt anyone, so I don't think it is too much of a problem.
Could you forgive yourself if you did?
If I knew that I did it, I don't think so.
I don't think it's a matter of just whether you hurt somebody or not. I think it's a matter of have we done everything we can to prevent that?
Would you still like me if I did?
If you did what?
Hurt someone by accident?
By accident, of course.
Okay.
But the Miku I know wouldn't purposefully ignore something that would put her friends in danger.
I'm not trying to. I'm not sure what's happening or what's going on. Elath gave me this cuff. She said it would help me. And she said not to take it off. And as soon as I put it on, I could not remember a lot of things.
Then we either need to speak with Ela or we need to learn more about your cuff.
Can Portia help with that?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Did you say my name?
I'll talk to her. We'll find time. But between Portia and Animus, they are two of the finest magical minds of a generation. I suspect they could at least tell you what's happening.
Okay.
And if not, Erotica is not so far from the Temple of the Unnamed. We can ask them if we need to stop there.
Okay.
If not on the way down, then perhaps on the way back. I'm sure your friends forgive you no matter what, but it sure would be nice to not have to ask for it.
She's gonna kind of snuggle in close and not look at him, but just say, "Thank you for liking me even though I'm broken."
Of course. I apparently have a type.
Well, I'm glad that I'm fine with it.
As the dulcet tones of a bagpipe ring out.
Spinning round your shambling bounds.
All right, guys. Anything else?
I would like to really quickly use my divine sensibility to sense intense good or evil on the ship, because I'm still curious about what happened at the end of that battle.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's evil in this book.
Yeah, so it specifies what type of creatures you can identify, doesn't it?
It says can sense intense good or evil, and then I can also know the location of any celestial fiend or undead.
That's it. Because I don't think it doesn't do like.
There's no alignment.
That's it.
Yeah, no.
It's not. It's not.
It's types of creatures.
It's kind of like the angel for like Nisamar, where it's like
Yeah.
a general sense of good,
Yeah,
like good and evil, quote unquote.
Absolutely. So yeah, divine sense here. Presence of strong evil registers on your senses. Noxious odor, powerful good, rings of heavenly things. So the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. None of those.
More of just like the first card,
Yeah. No, there's nothing that counts as
like intense.
intensely evil. No. There, you get the sense most of the people here are good. Or at the very least not evil.
It's more what I'm looking for.
Yeah. There's no intense evil on the. Oh, there is one thing. there is something that is intensely evil on the boat. There are actually two things. Besides, okay, well, three if we count Blanche.
Not anymore.
So actually, there's one that you can sense. The other one I'm suspecting is in the bag of holding. There is
The armor is.
Yeah.
So there's a cannon. It is a larger than normal cannon. It is a weapon that I will say, yeah, with this, you'll know is of probably infernal design and make, and has a strong devilish energy and magic to it. That's the only thing that seems to be evil, and I will say that. So it is on the bow. It's on the front of the boat. It's covered. It's not out. But it is in a position that is
Indicative that
make
it's
an insight
used.
check.
Yeah, not good at all. But I do get advantage out of battle. Hold on. 4, not any better. 7.
Make a investigation check. Or do you want to investigate it?
I do.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
You can make an investigation check.
15.
It does not seem to have been used recently. It also seems to be in a place that is covered and it's kind of locked away.
Mhm.
You get the sense that it's definitely not their first weapon. It might be the last. But but it's not something that sees a lot of display or use or prominence. It's actually pretty much enclosed. Like you can't stumble onto it.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll leave it alone for now.
Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? Well, if there's nothing else, I think we're going to call it a night.
Sweet.
Very good game. Thank you for joining us. New friend. We will hopefully be seeing more of you. I didn't say she would see us. That's not my fault.
I'll see you. I just won't see you.
That's
Yeah.
never going to stop, by the way.
Yeah, nope.
I'm sorry. To you,
Yeah.
to all of us.
To all of us.
Yeah.
Good times. Well, tomorrow night we have the Toy Maker, Halls of the Toy Maker. It's going to be our one shot for tomorrow night. Caitlin Bellamy is going to be in the seat right here running those.
It's a
Check-
premiere.
It is a premiere. That's right. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then on Wednesday we're back with more Disasters in Danger. I don't think we have anything Thursday, do we?
Nope.
No Thursdays. Not right now. Friday we have more Shadowrun happening. And then we've got Gloomhaven on Saturday, or maybe Arkham Horror, just because I didn't get to play it. That makes me mad.
Okay. One should not walk into Arkham angry.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
They
true.
know.
don't go grocery shopping hungry. Don't go to Arkham angry.
Yeah,
Hey.
all sorts of good advice. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will see you next time. But until then, be cool.